Hello. Before
Something's
we
happening.
go there,
Welcome to the show, Eda Man Williams. Good day, sir. How you doing?
I ain't doing like I can't be like Venus and not interrupt. That's a rabbit hole that y'all about to go down. We need to talk about this passport bro striking out with his $70. Listen, this is getting bad, man, because it was one thing to say that you couldn't get women in America. Now you done went 1,000 miles away, and now you sound like a whole little biatch. Talking about you ain't gonna give me my $70 worth. You paid $70 for a woman to lay in your bed, but I'm the simp. Like we really gotta talk about this because this is bad. This is getting bad. This is getting bad. That these dudes going over here getting robbed. These dudes pay their little $70 and they mad because they ain't getting no. Like that was bad. Did you see the video, Sharon?
I seen bits and pieces. Shout out to Bomb Cherry. Shout out to Very Sexy Red TV. I seen bits and pieces from what they seen, and that's all I really actually know from it.
Oh no, I went to World Star. I said I need to see what's going on, and he was like, I want you to give me a little something, something. And she was like, Nah, you ain't paid yet. And he said, I paid the manager back at the club. And he said, Well, you ain't paid me. See, the crazy part about it is he ain't have another $70. We talking about $70 now, like we ain't talking about like 250. We ain't talking about 2,000. She was like, I will sleep with you, but for you, you a sucker. I need an extra $70, right? I'm already laying here in the bed naked with you, right? And then next thing you know, he had the most feminine response. He said, get dressed. I was like, what the world? Hold on. That bitch coming out of he's like, get dressed, put on your clothes. I'm like, what the world is going on? And he was so upset and wanted to fight this girl because he wasn't masculine enough. And then he said, what you think I am, a simp? I've been looking at it, look like you was pretty simping over here that you mad that you can't get your $70 worth. This was sad. Like these passport
He went
bros
all the way
got
over
to
overseas and didn't have enough money to even pay like nothing. Like how is he
yes.
overseas?
He said, you tricked me. This is what he said. Look, he said, you tricked me. You was talking all that good stuff at the club.
You sure
And
this
now
wasn't a skit? Was it real?
no,
It
this
was
is not a
real.
skit. This is real life. I promise you. Like
Man, they
this.
better watch out. You know, they be having dudes like follow them to wherever they at, and then they get there's a drug they give you, and they'll rob you blind.
Scopolamine.
It's called scoping me, but yeah,
Scopolamine, yeah, scopolamine.
it it did the crazy part about it because I've been hearing these passport brothers, and they said, "Hey, you know what? Go over there. You gonna get you a 9 or 10." He really got stood up by like a five, a regular. Like, listen, this woman went in Sharon. This woman went on top of the line. He like he went over there. And got remember how they say if you go to Colombia, Sharon, you gonna get you a 10. You gonna be a model walking down the strip. Her body gonna be right. She gonna be feminine fit. She gonna be submissive. She said all this, and then guess what? Rim got to striking out. Oh, Rim, he was. I almost said Rim-tastic because that's what he reminded me of. But that's neither here nor there. That boy got over there and he was laying in that bed. He said, "You ain't gonna give me none." I said, "Why his voice got so high?" I ain't understand why. It's that he went from a straight man to a gay man, Sharon. He was like, "You ain't gonna give me none, Sharon." He was like, "You ain't gonna give me none." I was like, "What the world is going on? Get out! You're not getting dressed fast enough. Get out!" He was so upset that he didn't
Damn.
get no coochie.
Why they gotta
Yeah.
go all the way over there to be a trick? There's plenty of like strolls around here in America. You could have just got it in with some places be $40.
Well,
Right.
that's
You
the
know,
point. He ain't have enough money.
And
He
the worst part about it is that again he is soliciting and asking these uh I guess these men that cannot get passports or something like that, and they living through him, so they can't afford it. So they rather give $10 so he could go fly to these countries and use the $70. And I guess they couldn't between the group of people that was watching the show, they didn't have another 70 so she could get on camera. It's insane to me. And the fact that these men have been arguing us down for so long, acting as if passport bros, these red pill men are out here looking for quality love from women is a lie. These men are liars.
Yeah, remember they supposed to be going over here looking for wives.
Right.
Listen, let's be clear, because the whole point of the passport movement is they said these women in America are promiscuous or whatever the word is, the one that Sharon say on Thursday, that word, right? Listen, they said that these women supposed to be just a better choice to be married to. And what we realized is they are cheaper whores. That's what these men are looking for, cheaper whores, because they can't afford the hoes in America. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I'm sure the price in America's gone up. The economy's kind of suffering, so I'm sure that the whole price still went up. So they
But
got to go over to other countries and get their punani.
But that's DJ. That the whole point is they went over. See, it'd be different if he went over and he accomplished the goal. He went over. He went over there and struck out. So he bought a plane ticket. He bought a hotel. He spent all this money. So imagine he could have got it over here for whatever the going price in America. He would have saved a little money. But he's lying. He lied to these men, saying that, oh, it's so much easier, and he having a harder time over there than he would have had down there on the Bay Area, down
And
on the
it's in,
strip.
and is in apparent danger. You are in danger when you're going to these countries.
Yeah,
I
it's
Yeah,
mean,
like,
because I also heard that the people, the men over there, they got dripped of what's going on. Now they looking for him, so he can't really be outside like that.
oh yeah, they said the club owner don't like it, like where they picked her up at. They got a whole problem with how he was moving.
Right, because because I believe in the video she said you didn't pay me, you paid the agency. So therefore, if
Yeah,
it's an agency, that means there's some men behind it. And this is another thing I never understood. They keep trying to blame women for all this this that type of kind of work, but it's always men behind it. Always.
yeah,
They
I
keep
feel
acting
like
like, oh, damn, nobody forced these women. Yes, y'all did.
yeah,
You got to break a woman into that shit.
you can tell that that woman didn't want to be in that bed with him.
Right.
Like she had no desire. Like this idea that this woman went to the club and she decided to choose this widow, this lane. Come on, no, that's not what happened. Another man forced her to go, and when that
Right.
another man that she paid the other man for her to get in the car.
Mm.
She and that was just like he showed the man got his payment up front. And then since he didn't have $70, and then I knew he was on that BS when he tried to tell us what it was in Kenyan money, like we don't travel. Nigga, I travel. You know, he goes like, I gave you 10,000. You didn't give her 10,000 American dollars. You gave her 10,000 in Kenyan dollars, which is $77 to be exact, right? And
but
you didn't
you
even
know
put
what's so crazy is that in Kenya, the relationships, even the real relationships, are based around money. Nobody is really marrying like they expect a certain amount. They expect you to take care of them when you are over, even if you're married to them. So
Mm.
a whole different culture over there. So
well
you're
that's
not
that
fixing to go over there and get no woman that ain't got no money.
And this is the whole reason why Cash Kid, no Cash Kid odd, he can't get a one because he don't have no goats to trade. He need to pay his dowry. If he has some goats or a cow, he'll probably be able to get a woman where he at. But that's why he's so mad and he's on American panels talking about how women ain't ish because he ain't got no goats. And that's why he was trying to beat me in a push-up test contest. And then I beat him. And all the ladies they was looking at like, yes, if you get this, if you win this, man, you could feed the whole village for months. We gonna get all the ladies walked over. They's like, you gonna get all of this. And then Sharon just came there. Ah, push it out. Ah, push it.
yeah. And that's the crazy part. I don't. I really like. Don't get me wrong. It's some women that's just out there, right? And they wasn't. Most women don't just be out there at first. Sharon, it's a man encourage this type of behavior. It's actually a lot like because if you understand kind of how pimping work, that these pimps are really good at making these women fall in love with them. And then when they fall in love with them, hey baby, do this for me. And now she's doing something because she think that's pleasing her pimp. And
Yep.
so like this idea that these women say, you know what? I woke up today and I just want to hit the blade. That's not what's really going on.
Yep.
And I would love for Raheem to come up and argue his point of view. You're more than welcome to hit the link, and as long as you stick to the points, we are all good. As we are here for good conversations. So if you
You
got a
know,
point, go ahead.
Raheem don't run
That's
from the
what
smoke.
Coca-Cola was talking about. Coca-Cola was acting like, oh no, there's no relationship. The pimps don't do it to the girls. Yes, they do. That's how they get them hooked. They do it to the girls, get them hooked. Tell them, okay, man. Well, I don't know why you're doing it for. You do it for free. You should do it for money for me. You know what I'm saying? Why are you doing it
Now
for?
let me tell you what happened. They usually what pimps do. They sleep with the girl, they blow her back out, and then guess what? They say, "Hey, how about we invite my friend?" And then guess what? It'd be her, it'd be him and the friend, and that boom, boom, boom. Then next thing you know, it's the friend and somebody else, and eventually the pimp is gone, and now he's sending people over to that hotel room, and that like most women don't even know that they own the blade. And then after a while, he just dropped the bomb on her and tell her what it is. Like some women be sleeping with men and don't even know that somebody getting paid. They think that they just doing something for their pimp and they making a man happy.
That's crazy. I didn't know
Absolutely, because it's kind of like is a kind of a situation with what Diddy did with old girl Cassie. It's the same situation. That is kind of a pimp type situation. It's just that he was paying other people to do it to her. However, that's how they do it. They get you comfortable saying, yeah, this is how I like it. This is the kind of sexual proclivities I'm into. The next thing you know, she on a damn stroll.
that. Mm-hmm. That was
And
like the song version of the stroll. You think he brought in any? They ain't mentioned any stars that he probably brought around to get it in with her. They ain't do that. That
well,
was
I think a lot of people was involved in this Diddy case, and since it was some high profile Diddy, that's why Diddy got off. Diddy didn't get off because he didn't do half of this stuff. Let's be clear. In
Mm,
my opinion, I think Diddy got off because it's some people with power say, "Hey, y'all need to make this go away,"
mm,
and that's exactly what they did. They made it go away.
yeah, I agree. Either that they didn't get the right photos or the right videos of the person that they wanted, and the other people that they wanted to get. They were just doing some nasty stuff, but you can't prove that they was doing something criminal. They couldn't blackmail the person that they wanted to blackmail, and so they just had to say, "Hey, this is the only case we got, and it is what it is." But they
Well,
wanted something else.
I think Diddy did a really good job of forcing the state to go to trial fast, getting a
Mm,
speedy trial. Like if say if Diddy was broke and Diddy was in a situation that he sat in jail for like 6 or 12 months to let them really build this case like they do on civilians, like regular people, I
yeah,
think Diddy would have been in some trouble.
right. I agree. Even though he's still in trouble, he still might get 10. So, but
I don't
yeah.
think he's gonna get that long. I I, I think it's a reason they put his sentence so far out so that
Mm.
the hype. They want us to go start looking at football, right? They want us to start focusing on. They said let us get them focused on something else before we drop this bone that Diddy ain't gonna do that much time.
I have a question. What do you think about that situation with Rampage's son? How
Mm.
he ground and pound that wrestler after his dad kept accosting him, calling him gay the whole time, and he just snapped one day. And I guess the guy crushed a beer can on his head or whatever, and he just
Mhm.
couldn't take the joke. And I guess they kind of like told him, hey, you get to get him once because he did do that to you, and he just went ham on this guy, damn near killed him. He was choking on his teeth and everything.
Mm.
What do you think about that? Do you think that his dad kind of pushed him into behaving like that? Because they always blame
No,
women and say, "Oh, the reason why the black man is so violent is because they're raised by
no.
single parents." Well, this guy's in his father's life. His father's in his life 100%, and look at what happened. So, what do you
Well,
think?
no,
Mm.
no, no. So these two got past history. This is not just some random outburst, right? A
No, they
lot of
just met
people.
each other. That was their first time meeting each other.
I thought he hit the can on his head and that's how it started, right?
Yeah, it happened on the same day. That was all
But
the
I have
same
to
day.
say, but I thought they had past history, so that all happened the same day. I think what happened in reality, I think that this was a controlled attack. I don't think he lost his mind. I don't think. I think he was like, "Hey, I got to find a way to get my name into the spaces and people talking about it." I know that sounds crazy, but I really think that this man was in a situation that he had control. He knew what he
Hmm.
was doing, and he attacked
Hmm.
that man on purpose. I don't think it was like
So,
he lost his mind.
mm. So the thing is, either man, is that the reason why Genesis asked this question, she brought it up, is because before that happened, he was live streaming when he got hit with a hand in the can, and his father called him like, "What's this? Why you around all these gay dudes in their underwear, and you let this gay dude hit you over the head with a can?" And he said, "You look like a little bee right now," and that's how it kind of started. And then he like, "Nah, I ain't know that. I'm with some wrestlers," and he's like, "Oh, you at a wrestling event." And then it moved on to the audience was like, "You soft, you let him do this to you," and then the audience was amping him up. The audience was like, "You ain't gonna crash out, you ain't gonna do such and such and do such and such." So while he's going back and forth on his phone, while he's doing the live stream on Kick, he's getting himself amped up and saying what he's going to do. And then when he finally built up enough anger or courage, whatever you want to call it, he jumped in that ring and he did exactly what he said. He said, "I'm going to crash out," and that's exactly what he did. I believe possibly he thought people was going to stop him before he went that far. And this is it shows how sometimes young men, they could frustrations could build up. The influence of other people can really hurt you in a negative way if you're not paying attention. And you need impulse control. What you're doing. Once he body slammed him, he should have known that it was over. He's a professional fighter. It's not like he never had a fight in a cage before, so he know what somebody being knocked out looks like.
Well, that's the point that I'm
And do
saying
you
is
think he
that
doesn't know that wrestling is not real? Maybe he thought that wrestling was real.
no,
No,
he
he knew
knew.
that.
No, like that's what I'm saying. I believe that this was a calculated. Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard, but it was some crazy dude act like he was hurt in the ambulance, right? I think that people in their mind just think that, hey, this is gonna get me more money. I'm gonna go. This gonna be big on Twitch, and I'm not gonna have any repercussions of my action because of who my
Mm.
daddy is. I don't think he lost it though. I think he was in control of this whole situation.
You saw the video? That was like
Yes.
somebody that lost it.
No.
He ground and pounded that guy like he was in the ring. Like I mean, he punched his teeth out of all his teeth out of
Well,
his mouth. Like
well,
and he should
if
have
you
felt
look,
when the guy's teeth are getting knocked out. You know when you're knocking somebody's teeth out their mouth.
no, but see, I think the problem is like if you ever go to a UFC fight, like I've been to a
Mhm.
UFC fight, they're so calm. They're not mad. That's what I'm telling you. Like most of those guys are in control of what they're doing. They are fully conscious of what they're doing. They're not fighting out of anger. I don't think he was fighting out of anger. I think he was just fighting under control, and he just
No,
thought it was okay.
that's no control because the moment he slammed him and he was unconscious, he should have
That was
noticed
it.
that and stopped. Like,
Yeah, it was
but the
over.
guy was unconscious. He wasn't even defending himself, and he was just punching him.
No, you gotta understand. If I'm gonna go to jail, I might as well go all the way. Listen, it's one thing to go to jail for just tackling them, but you might as well go all the way. He was,
No, absolutely not. So, because if
Hey,
he would have just tackled him and threw him on the floor, and then he would have just pranced around and act like he was the man, it wouldn't have went this far. Everybody would have been talking about it possibly, but it wouldn't be no jealousy. They were just like, well, he got body slam, you get what you get. You're a professional wrestler. They would have left it alone. But the fact, what Genesis is saying, that he hopped on top and hit him over 20 times, and people had to
I,
pull him off. That is a serious loss of control. And even his father was like, "Oh, he going to jail for this." Like you should know
26
if you was under control, you would know what is too far.
you see how his head was bouncing off of the thing like he was on a trampoline.
That's
Ooh.
what's crazy.
Mm.
they see such Bomb Cherry said they beat him. They beat him up. The police.
Oh, they beat up the Rampage son, Raja. What up, big boy? Salute to you as well. Yep, right here. We want you to come up. All right. Let me drop the link for
Do you think
Happy
that
Man.
the constantly calling him gay and this, that, the other kind of pushed him over the edge? Because I think that, and that maybe
Absolutely.
he is a little gay, and that probably like pushed the
Oh,
button.
damn.
I do think if he went on Twitch, it wouldn't have went that far. I really think when the camera's on, it makes a negative impact.
Yeah, and I think that's what happened with the wrestler, right? So the wrestler, he also seen the cameras around him, and so that's why he overreacted with the whole soda can situation as well. And so, but after all that time passed, his father called him and his audience egging him on. He overreacted. He lost control. He didn't have no impulse control at that moment, and he let it go too far. He was not in control. Once you hit somebody 20 times,
26 times total. That was like
26
So,
times
so
total without the person throwing a not. Come on.
blocking
I'm
themselves.
saying, but so what do
themselves.
y'all think? What do y'all think the end effect gonna be of this?
What
Because
a
I think
what?
he's still.
He gonna get assault and battery, and he gonna probably be in jail for like at least maybe a year or two.
I
He
think he's
might do
gonna walk.
5.
I
He
You
think
might
think
he's
do
he'll do
gonna
5
more
walk.
years.
than? You think
I
more than?
think he's gonna walk. Listen, I think that this guy gonna get a nice little payout. I think he's gonna walk.
Nah, he ain't walk. Hey, I don't know what's gonna actually happen, but I think he's. I don't know. I don't know. Did he
Don't
get
you
arrested?
don't you have to register your hands when you are a UFC fighter or a
No,
boxer?
that's a myth. That's a myth that professional fighters gotta get their hands registered. Most of the time, that means that they getting their hands insured. So most people got that confused with having insurance on hands versus actually being licensed under the police and stuff like that. No, your hands is not a registered weapon. Welcome to the show. I'm so happy. Good day, sir. How you doing?
What's
That
up,
boy came
fam?
out
What's
the full
happening?
saucy mask, boy.
How you
That's what I'm
doing,
talking
man?
about.
I'm doing
What y'all
well.
up to?
We out here
We the
having a
man.
conversation. We having a conversation. I want to know because you had some disagreements. What was your disagreement so we can mine that out?
Man, that madness you said about these hoes is out here. There's a man behind them doing what they doing, bro. Come on now.
Yeah,
There's so
so
many renegades out here, boss.
I do understand that it's going to always have it's nothing 100%. However, majority of women that's working strolls, they have pimps. Majority of the women that have OnlyFans, they have pimps, or you could call them a manager if you want to. Majority of the women that's doing triple X rated videos, they have a manager or a pimp. Majority of
Where you
the
getting this
women
from, Sharon? You
like
thinking about our time when we were coming up, when we was in control. These women's out here on their own, making this money on their own.
not
Well,
You
majority
can
of
have
them.
either man. You go down, there's a street out here in Seattle, Washington, called Pack Highway. You go up and down that street. I seen women, these Spanish dudes are out here now, these immigrants, and they're chasing women up and down the street because they got no pimp. They're trying to snatch them up and put their. I don't want the tofu, dog. You show me tofu. I mean, it's way too much estrogen up in your food, man. Eating like a rabbit.
I'm
hey,
not even
so
eating no
hold on.
tofu.
So
Shut
you
up.
familiar with Washington, right? So
Yeah, yeah, I'm up at
have
Tequila,
you no have you been down to Seattle? The street is called
Aurora.
Aurora. If you go
Yeah.
to Aurora, listen, I had an event on Aurora. And you know what I
Uh,
saw? I saw a light skinned nigga with some braids pull up and he cussed this woman out and tell her that she wasn't working fast enough. And I see him go from corner to corner to corner. And then I remember I asked him a question. So that's what I said. I get that you said that some women work independent, but Aurora Avenue here in Seattle, Washington is a clear evidence that pimping is still alive.
yeah. And a lot of those cats is out of towners. Yeah, I know you talking about out there.
Yeah, so that's the point. What I'm saying is like in 2025, and a lot of women do it for protection because they don't
Yeah, it's
want.
about that's what it's supposed to be for protection. But now they got the internet, they got their own weapons, they got their own mind. They doing all the stuff they sell. That's what I'm
Hey,
saying. I seen pigs chasing broads because they got no protection.
hey, happy
I see
man.
it with my own eyes.
We know majority of strip clubs is owned by who? Men. Majority
Yeah,
of the soliciting comes from there as well. Like most
but
majority of
Sharon, you can't use the strip clubs because the women walk in there themselves. He don't go recruit them. They come in themselves and won't work. Ain't
No,
nobody making them go up in
No,
here.
no,
they
men.
recruit them out the strip club too.
They definitely recruit. Hold on, trust me. Being from Atlanta, trust me. Most strippers are recruited.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
listen, this idea that
I thought they
women
wanted
just
to
walk
pay
in.
for college or just, they
No,
Nah.
got no money,
no women that walk
want
in
to
that
get back at
club.
their baby daddy.
No, I'm just telling you, the women that walk in the club, y'all don't want to see. When you start talking about the baddest of the baddest, when you talk about like the buffy bodies of the world, they usually got
Uh,
recruited to that.
okay.
And
Okay.
it's so, but yeah, no, the whole point that we trying to tell you is
Proper
that
guidance prevents poor performance. I understand.
the biggest point is I want to tell you is if even if most women are independent, they started with a man. A man recruited them for the most part to the industry. They didn't just start saying they gonna sell their box. That's not what happened. A man did it, and then she might have fell out with her pimp, and now she's trying to do it herself. That does happen, but most of these women start with the influence of a man. That's
So
all
you
I'm
guys
saying.
think the beginning root of all of it is somebody put the seed in their brain, and even though they may not have be with one now, like I'll be seeing somebody in the beginning start them in that path.
Yeah, if you talking about Pat's Avenue, you talking about them old hoes. Listen, them women ain't
No,
young.
these is young. These is young 20, 19, 18.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking deep south. You're talking about towards Tacoma in the military base. I'm talking about out closer, coming towards Seattle.
I think
Okay.
it's a combination because a lot of pimps you'll hear that they got their first hoe because I don't watch a bunch of like pimps up, hoes down kind of documentary.
Uh,
They'll say that it was a woman who actually introduced them to the game and told them what the game was, and then they were their first hoe with
I was gonna say that, but I want to mess up Sharon's channel. But I was gonna say a
Hold on.
lot of these girls that's turned out by other females. Studs
But
is like moving, yeah, but that's probably a Washington problem though. So I
but
don't
no,
know.
but that's the point that I'm telling you. Even them women, the women that the madams are usually controlled by a man.
Exactly.
Even if they got women going out there recruiting for them, that's like, all right, check this out. Go get me some more hoes. But she's still reporting back to a pimp 9 times out of 10.
Woo! And
Nah,
welcome to the show,
maybe
the
4 times out of
beautiful.
10, bro.
Welcome to the show, the beautiful Bomb Cherry Juice. Good day, beautiful.
How y'all
Bomb
doing?
cherry juice,
Yeah,
juicy, juicy.
I came up here to correct the elder, on the panel, trying to act like he don't know that most hoes have pimps, mostly all of them, and they need it for the protection that you mentioned. And so, even though you may not see them around because they don't want to get caught, them women better bring that money back to him. Okay. Yes.
and think
And
about how much control you got to have over a woman to that she make all this money, do all this stuff, and then she still bring all every single dime back to a guy. That's crazy.
I'm about to start doing whole interviews now when I'm at work from now on. I'm gonna send them to Sharon.
Let's do it.
I'm about to do interviews, man.
But no,
But
but seriously, a lot of times, even the ones like how Edelman said, even when they do eventually go independent, they usually start with and they have a bad experience with a pimp in the first place, and then they have enough game or they have enough experience being out there in the street that they want to say, "F it." If I'm gonna get my ass whooped by my pimp anyway, I might as well do it by myself, regardless of what's going to happen. They feel like they
Mm.
can protect themselves. But the fact of the matter is that majority of the women that y'all are talking about that don't have pimp, those are just promiscuous women. The women are just out there having sex with the men that they meet on the street on a day-to-day basis. That's maybe getting help with rent money or help with their car note, but that's not a real
yeah,
pimping
that's
hoe.
not a prostitute. Yeah, that's
No,
not.
no. I'm talking
Stupid.
about the real renegade. I hear pimps complaining all the time. These bitches ain't choosing up. Bunch of renegades running around here, and they can't do nothing about it because of the computer, because all the cameras. They can't, they can't do it like they used to do it.
Well, that's a
So
pimp problem because I don't know too many. I'm telling you, on the Royal Avenue, I don't hear pimps over there complaining about keeping their hoes in check. That's not what's going on
I,
the Royal Avenue, and you
I,
know
I done
that.
seen videos on Raw. They chasing them. I see them running. They running from them, and same with Figueroa Avenue in Cali. They tell you, where you going? Where you going, girl? What? Hold on, well, you ain't got a pimp in your life. They chasing these hoes down because they renegades.
yeah, but she's supposed to run from him. She's not supposed to look him in the eyes if she have another pimp. So she's
I knew
supposed to
I,
be
I knew Bob Cherry was gonna get there. I knew she was gonna go to the end. I knew it.
she's not supposed to look another pimp in the eyes or none of that
No
shit.
reckless eyeballing. Tell them, Bob. No reckless eyeballing.
But
Y'all
yeah,
crazy, man.
I think women don't naturally want to act like this. I think men, like even like most women, I think you ask her 200, like a woman that got tricked out by men. A trick might just been giving the money, giving the money, giving the money, and then she said, "Man, I might can get a couple more tricks and get in the game that way." It was still influenced by men. That's what I'm telling you. It men are the one influencing women to do this. They don't just wake up one day and say, let's just go try this out." No, somebody either it was a trick or a pimp influenced that
Mm.
woman to get on that going to get
So
on that blade.
this how they do it today, right? So they online with these young girls. They get them to run to them. Then they take them shopping and everything, right? And now she looking good. And then he drop her off and say, "Hey, you gotta go make my money back. We need to do this." And that's how these young girls who never been a may not even had sex before or anything. He have sex with her beforehand because she thinks she his girlfriend. You see,
Yeah, I
and
know about all that. Yeah.
yeah, and then he put her out there, and he not gonna be out there though, cause he don't want to go to jail. He drop her ass off and then come pick her up.
Don't pimps get life? Isn't the like the charge for
Now
trafficking
they
around?
do.
No,
If they're under
they gonna get no
16,
life.
if they're under
Well,
16, they do.
yeah, if they catch a pimp with an underage girl, they would, and she a runaway or something of that nature. Yeah, he gonna get some serious.
Yeah.
But that's the main way to how they could give him serious numbers.
I think with this human trafficking now, I think they're gonna get a lot of time too. I'm not sure. I have no knowledge of the situation.
Right, but the problem is, happy man, is that a lot of men on these panels they try to act like the truth is not what it is, and they keep trying to fight it and act as if women are acting alone on this thing. And in reality, if men was to get their ish together, and it was no more vagina to go sell to a wanting customer, the game is over.
That's a fact. But
You
I got a
cannot
question.
sell.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go
That's
ahead.
a cold fantasy
I
right
got a
there, bro.
I got a question. What you think about this passport, bro, who didn't have $70? So he tried to beat on the girl and make her get dressed. I know you done saw it.
Nah, I thought he did pay the little company,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she didn't want
yeah.
to do
But you
what
know the
he wanted to
situation.
do.
What's your take on it?
I think it's messed up, man. Especially in Africa. I think you know I'm a
That's it.
Sharia dude, so I think his head should be chopped off.
Okay, so
To keep it
I
100.
What
go ahead.
happened though? He paid the money for a service, but he wanted her to record. For some reason, he
Yeah,
didn't
she didn't
want,
want to record.
and she was like, "Nah, I don't want to record." And that's when
And that's his
you
problem, lack of game. Because I had a lot of females not want to record, and you just, Sharon, no, you just say the right thing, make the right move, and the camera's on and popping. You know,
Well, she
he
said
just
they
did.
give her
He just
First of
$70.
didn't
all,
know how to.
First of
He
all,
didn't
That's
know
she
how
what
to
I'm
said,
talk
telling
her
you.
no.
into it.
What she said was what she said as you paid the agency $70, but if you want to record me on live, you gonna have to pay me another $70.
Oh yeah, I would have kicked her. That yeah, that's nothing. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, he didn't have the $70. That's
Oh, that's what you meant. He didn't have to say. He didn't have
he
an
didn't
extra.
he
yeah,
didn't have an
and
extra seventy
that's
dollars and he got mad and he wanted
Yeah,
to
the
go
way he
return
treated
them
her was out of
all.
pocket, man.
the bum who got
Especially in a
caught in the last
especially in
the
a
last
foreign
place he
country.
was. Yeah, the last place he was, he didn't have $100 to get back to his own country, and people had to donate the money to him. He was
Those are
crying, going,
Oh,
lies.
hold on, that's the dude. He was on Anton before.
"Yes,
He had the money. He just didn't want to spend his own money. I don't
no,
believe
he ain't
nobody
got
should go
no
out
money.
there
No,
without
no,
money,
No,
man.
he ain't had no money. He ain't had no
no.
money. In fact, the men
Which
give
which
him the
which one of us
money.
is going to travel with no money, man? What
He
sense does
hold
that make?
on, hold on. This is the problem that we do be having, right? People, we tend as men look at ourselves what we won't do, and we put our own selves in that horrible man.
Right,
You
right.
you wouldn't go to another country without at least enough money to make it home if emergency would happen. That
Yeah,
man, that man did not do that. That man was solely believing that his degeneracy was gonna his audience, his supporters, whatever you want to call them, they pay for him to go there, they pay for the holes, they pay for his food, they pay for everything.
wow.
Yes, that's
I'm in
how
the
he
wrong
how
business.
he
I'm
do
in the
it.
wrong business.
Hey, so would you consider yourself a passport, bro? Like, are you part of the team over there, or you?
Me, nah. I I'll talk Bob Cherry into doing what I want to do. I don't need to go nowhere, bro.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
Barb.
Wait,
What's
what?
some?
What?
What? You're not just gonna slip that right past me.
Hey, I don't think her
I'm
husband like
thinking
that. I don't think her
different.
husband like that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Oh man. And plus, we were military, either man. We already been all over. I mean, you
Yeah,
know, we military ID bros. We didn't even need a passport.
I
So we
just,
done
I,
been there, done that.
I just don't understand. I don't understand why you gotta travel so far to get some coochie.
I
Because
don't
they're
think it's coochie.
operating.
I think it's compliance. I think it's a certain attitude they're looking for. They're scared. You know, I don't know. I think they're just scared of American women or scared of
Hold on.
jail.
You don't think prostitutes are compliant?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm probably complying to what they want. You
I've
see
heard
the
that.
way he was talking and acting with her.
But that's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
I'd have
Cause
had not the shit he wanted. I'd have had non-prostitutes do, bro. So that's why I don't understand their mentality.
no,
You ain't got to
no,
pay for it, man.
no. I'm trying to figure out
but
this.
you got
This
to pay.
dude. This dude looked like he had this problem everywhere around the world.
I
Yeah,
know
Listen,
he
yeah,
got.
listen, listen. This wasn't a Kenya problem. Just to let y'all know, this dude was
right.
a
They say
lame.
it's from Gary, Indiana, too, and that's like right next to Chicago. It's like, I mean, come
Well,
on, man.
he has a criminal record, and his record goes that him and a group of men went into a woman's house and robbed her, and then they raped her, and so he was in jail for 7 years. Then when he got out, he became a passport bro. That's
Yeah, so he one of them niggas. He likes hurting women. He likes taking
Yeah,
the
but
yeah. He's one of those niggas.
right, and the problem is a lot of these men know what Bomb Cherry knows as well, and they still will support a degenerate like that. And then we have men attempting to even give them excuses for this man, like, nah, he wouldn't do something like that. He just lost. No, this man is a disgusting degenerate, and us as men need to be able to call it out, tell the truth, and say this is not what's up. Y'all need to stop looking for hoes, bro. Y'all need to stop. There's
That's
something
not
wrong with
gonna
you.
happen.
Stop having so much hatred for yourself that you try to take it out on women through, intercourse. I'm trying to be my best,
Hate,
so
hate,
How
hate
old is
sex.
how old is
Hate
this?
sex.
hey,
Facebook.
I'm trying not to use these words, but I'm working on it. I'm working on that. Go
How
ahead,
Take
go
it,
ahead,
take it, bitch, take
go
it.
ahead, Genesis.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
how old is this guy in particular? Is he in his 40s or 30s or how old is he doing
Yeah, he
this?
gotta be at least 40.
yeah, got to be about 40 now, late 30s, but I think he's in his 40s.
That
Yeah.
nigga's on there
He's
talking like he Denzel, talking like that there ain't no pretty women there. They're like, nigga, like, you look like you fresh out.
He only got
Yeah, it's like
$70.
he might be institutionalized and he just don't know how to approach women, don't have no game or something like that. Because shoot, Corey Holcomb said he used to date women out of Walmart and what Wendy's and McDonald's and stuff, and all you gotta do is give them a happy meal or something like that or whatever.
Corey
I don't
Yeah,
Holcomb
know.
just
is
roll them to the.
Corey Holcomb is a comedian. So just because he said it don't make it so. He gonna be able to get women because
He
he
Comedy does have a level of truth to it. I don't know
no,
people.
no, that's that
no,
bullshit.
just having a
Dumbass
vehicle.
people
You
start
roll to the
believing.
bus stop, a sister with a bunch of bags, a bunch of groceries. Yo, baby, you need a ride? Yeah, thank you. Then boom,
Hold
bada
on,
bing,
and
bada
I'll
boom.
say,
He ain't just
hold on,
buying a no happy meal though,
let's
right?
put,
Look at Sherrod shaking his
let's put this out
bada
here.
bing, bada boom.
If you guys think Corey Holcomb can't get no coochie on consignment, y'all guys are missing the point. Listen,
Exactly.
it's a lot of women out there who just because who he is wanted to bust it open for him.
Come on, man.
That's the truth,
That's
man.
facts. That's facts.
Right
He's a
out there.
funny man to women, so he ain't got to meet no women at the McDonald's unless that's what he want to do. So that's why I'm saying it was a joke that he put out when he always talk about he looked for the lowest of the low. But now we got real men doing that shit, which is crazy. Going to the clinic to get girls and baby mamas and shit.
This is what Corey Holcomb said. Corey Holcomb said he put a couple dollars on the stand to make him feel good. He said it's a moral boost for himself. Listen, he never said that these women require him to put that money on the table.
Yeah.
He said Hey man, I just wanted to feel good about myself and do a good deed. So I put a couple dollars on the nightstand.
And
But
I
But
heard
you know
him
what?
$40. He said $40. That's
But
where I
I'm
get
still like a
$40.
little bit leaning towards Genesis side. I think that Corey Holcomb is a degenerate from the way how he thinks and how he
Oh,
moves.
come on, man.
oh yeah, he
He's
is
just
a degenerate. Like, listen,
he's,
I think we all got to agree that he's a degenerate now. Let's be clear.
Nah,
Oh,
I think
most
he just
definitely.
tells his story, man.
right,
What's the
and
What he
his
judge
say?
about
story
him
is
It's
moving the
a, it's
way
a
that he moved?
degenerate
It's a
story,
degenerate
though.
story.
Listen,
At
right,
his
and so and this
level,
is the problem that we keep. This is the problem that we keep having with men. They think that because they see them successful at a podcast or they start giving some kind of popularity, all of a sudden they can excuse every degenerate thing that that man does. All of a sudden, all the negative things that he ever done or ever said, he gets swept around. Well, I don't think he's really like that. Yes, he is.
yeah, why would he say it?
I know
Why
he's
would
really like that. I wasn't saying
like
that. I'm just
Sotomayor?
saying ain't nothing wrong the way he is.
And but
I
but the
always say
problem
these
is that
married guys, they're always married on these podcasts. Even if I mean Corey Holcomb was married, say talking the same mess. I think that's why he's divorced now. He was married with the same talking points as he is that now that he got divorced. So to me, it's like, how can you be married and be on a podcast talking crap about women and putting down women the whole time? And I
but
see
see,
so many
but
people. Tommy is
eh,
married now.
oh no,
He's
I
still
got you. E. You could, and also I want to say, Shannon Sharp. He was also somebody that was spewing all the shit that he got caught up in. He been saying that he do this type of thing for a very long time, and we just swept it on the rug because he was successful. Go ahead, E.
yeah, I do think that these guys get a pass for their degeneracy because of the type of money they make. Like, I don't think nobody argue that these ain't degenerate dudes. They just degenerates with money.
And in
Exactly.
reality, money just make you more of who you are, right? If you're a degenerate, now you figure out a way how to make a ridiculous amount of money. Now you just a bigger degenerate. Now you doing stupid stuff like paying $1,000 cheeks. Yeah, Bomb. I think you was trying to say something.
No, I was just agreeing with y'all. And I also was saying, that there are women who like degenerates, right?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Listen, it is women
There
out
you
there.
go.
Let's be clear. It's women out there that say, "Oh, that's a degenerate. I can change him." I don't know where this thought come from. It must come from the pit of hell that a woman in her mind to say, "I'm gonna change him from his degenerate ways," which is stupid.
They healers, man. They're healers.
I got a question,
Shout out to
Bomb.
Jay Prince. They healers.
You've been married for a long time, Bomb, right? So if you were in your bed and you heard your man in the other room on a panel talking like how these men be talking, like a Tommy Sotomayor or a Anton Daniels, would you just not say nothing and just be in the bed, just let him talk like that, or would you like be like come in there like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm trying to figure out why the wives aren't saying like hello, like what? You know what I'm saying?
The
Like why?
women are saying that. I warned them men, every single one you're talking about, that they were going to end up divorced, and they all ended up in divorce. In fact, some of them been married twice since I've been on here.
Damn.
Okay,
Well,
and
hold
that's
on.
because
That's
the
not for
women.
Anton. No, we got to exclude Anton. He ain't divorced
Oh no, not
because
Anton. I'm talking about
I
the
heard
men.
he was
Anton
separated.
haven't been here no 10 years to 12 years. I have.
yeah, not
I heard he
Anton.
was separated though. Someone said he was separated.
Yeah, that was a lie.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Anton ain't never getting divorced.
But well, I heard him say himself how he'll put his penis in other people's mouths, and if he was my husband, he would be either divorced or dead.
Damn.
But hold on, that's an
I almost dropped
interesting.
my
Hold on,
phone when she said that.
no, that's an interesting statement because so married women can say whatever they want on these panels, right? But
There you go. Get her
married,
either, man. Get her. Get
hold
her.
on, no, cause no,
But
no,
you
no,
ain't
'cause-
never hear me as a married woman tell men what I'm gonna do with my vagina on them. I may talk about sex, but I ain't never offered myself up to no man.
yeah.
But
So
it's also a thing where if you hang around single people all the time, don't you end up single? Like it's almost like you are like if you're a married person, you should be on a married channel, like or at least
but
around
it's
people
his
that are
channel. No,
in
no,
the
no,
mindset of marriage.
no. It's
You
a
jump on
difference when it's
different
your
people's channels though, and
no.
with rhetoric.
It's a difference when it's your channel. Like, so let's get it clear. Anton usually don't go like this is a new thing that he going to like Fresh and Fit and all that. But for the most part, we seen Anton on his
You went on
channel.
Fresh and Fit?
Yeah, he went on Fresh and Fit to
Oh,
talk to
Yeah.
single women.
Yeah, talk
Oh
about
Uh,
yeah,
relationships and
Anton
single.
moving around, man. He's moving around.
But he
Donahue.
was on Lapeef. He was on Lapeef for a minute, and he was on Fatty like just recently. So
But no, but I'm saying Lapeef is married, right?
No, Lapeef, from what I heard, he got caught doing some strange things.
see,
I thought he was married.
I don't know,
all these guys
but
that
no, he's not. He's not married though.
these
Just
panel.
men being men, shit just getting caught on camera. Like with the rich niggas and what they going through. Poor niggas doing the same thing, except women ain't, they not suing us because we ain't got
He
shit.
said us.
But
Make sure you say you. They ain't suing you.
hey,
Cause I ain't
hey,
doing none of
hey,
that
we
stuff. Hold
out
on.
here. We out
That
here, dog.
listen, I'm not out there. Don't include me in
Degenerate with
that
a
us.
capital D,
They
Hold
ain't
nigga.
talking about
on, I'm gonna
Sharon no
understand.
damn.
So happy man, you not married?
No, I'm not married,
Hell
bro.
no, he
No,
ain't married.
I thought. Didn't you just say you was
no.
Muslim? Didn't you just say you was
Yeah, I'm
Muslim?
Muslim, yeah.
And you
I got
still
divorced in
Muslim?
2008.
Oh, he got
2008.
divorced.
You think about Fight Club time when I came up there and thought it was 2008. I got divorced.
Man, Fight
I'm not
Club wasn't
married.
no 2008. He lied. Listen, Fight Club was not in no
No, that's what I talked to
2008.
Sharon. That's what I
No,
talked to Sharon when he had the dreads because he was looking at my
It wasn't.
vest on. He's like, "What
It
the
2020.
was
fuck you
not
got
in
on?"
2008.
That
Fight
was
Club. Hold on,
2020.
listen.
I said I brought it up into. I brought it up. I didn't say to man.
he's just saying that we had a conversation. He said that he was.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying. But I thought you because I
2008.
thought you was Muslim and y'all don't really play that playing around in the field with
No, we don't. We don't. Well, there, you got renegades out here, man. No matter
but
what, we still
Hold on, hold
American.
on, hold on,
right. That's what I'm
hold on.
saying.
Let's
So
slow down. Hold on, we moving too
why you worried
fast.
about renegades? Shouldn't you just get a woman that's a part of the mosque? That
Yeah,
is not.
yeah, it's possible. That's
So
possible.
why you worried about renegades when you have good quality women within your own
What's
circumference?
up? I'm not worried about renegades. I was going off you saying that these hoes be out here doing it because of a man.
But
You
hey,
I'm not
said
worried
no.
about them.
So the problem, no, what I'm saying is that what you said was we. You said we.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about I wasn't born Muslim, right? I'm a convert, right? You do
no.
understand that, right?
No, I don't.
Conversion.
I
Yeah, a
don't.
conversion. Yeah, I wasn't born. I'm not African. I'm not,
All right. So
Arabian.
hold on.
I'm trying to figure
If
out why we
I
So
was
saying
I
born,
have
African Atlanta.
hold
experience.
on. So
I
I
have
want to.
experience in things before Islam, and a little bit while I was a Muslim. I'm from Chicago. I was in the Marines. I
No,
lived in
no.
Cali. Now I'm out here in Seattle. So I know some things, regardless of the name, the prayer, all of that. We still niggas. You
When you
know.
said no, that's not true because guess what? Either man had a past as well, but that doesn't mean that he's still saying we as degenerate males is out here putting
I
our
mean,
penis
we
in
as
things.
men. We as men. I'm not delusional. We as men. Because
Right.
I remember you have some degeneracy too. It's just that your wife was okay with it. You can
No,
have more than one woman, Sharon.
if I want to, yes, if that's what I chose.
Yes,
If I
that's not
chose
degeneracy though.
right.
That's okay.
No,
And
you
you're not a Muslim.
Y'all
you misrepresent what is being said.
right.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, we're not
So
talking about more than one wife. We talking about messing with these hoes. Let's be
right.
clear. Let's be clear. Like if you say,
Sharon's
"Hey,
not
I
talking
got
about a wife either. He said if he wanted to bring somebody home, he could. He ain't
no,
talking
no,
about marriage.
no, hold
I
on."
ain't
But
saying nothing about no hoes. You
I ain't
turned
say
on
about
to
the
a
hoes
hoe.
either. I ain't say about hoes, no. I'm talking
you
about
was
women in
talking
general.
present. No, you was
So what?
talking in present
Okay.
tense. Oh,
So
come
When I
on.
say hoes, I don't mean the fake.
hold on,
I mean,
because people keep trying to bring that up for some strange reason. So I'll clear it up now. If I was to
you,
bring somebody into my life, uh, another woman into our relationship or some of that nature, and we had a conversation, that would be our girlfriend. She would be a
yeah,
part of
our
the thing.
girlfriend. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
It won't be some just hey, we pop it off and then she goes home.
no, I understand that. I understand all that, bro.
No, but that's not what you was trying to represent.
That was what I was representing. This is the way I talk. Hoes to mean like a regular girl. I'll
You
change
said
up the way I talk if you want.
no,
I don't
You said
mean I don't
that's
mean a prostitute.
you said that
I
he
don't
was a
mean
degenerate, but if him and his wife participate in something together as a
I didn't call
couple,
him a degenerate. He said I was a degenerate, bomb. I didn't call Sean a degenerate. Degenerate. I
no,
said
you
it's the
said he used to
same.
be.
Right.
Go
No,
ahead.
I said degenerate, but same degenerate behavior.
Right. And what degenerate behavior I did?
None. I'm just using your term. I don't think you did anything degenerate. I think a man can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
No, but that's not
You
true.
want putting terms and
like
putting all these
Okay. So
stipulations.
So now let's talk about it. You are a man of discipline. You know a man cannot just do
Yeah,
whatever so he cannot just do whatever he want to do. A man have to have discipline to be considered a man.
you are disciplined. I'm not talking about anything like stupid shit. I'm talking about what he put his mind to do. That's not, crazy. He should be able to do.
Right, but the problem is
Like
majority
me,
of
I'm
the
a veteran. I'm a one percenter.
right,
I don't think nobody can tell me anything,
right, but
and that's a
majority
bad attitude that I have.
right, but
But I
majority
know. Go ahead.
but majority's men are not disciplined. They are just doing shit just to be doing it without no rhyme or reason. And it doesn't benefit anybody but themselves. They're not doing it for their family. They're not doing it for no wife. They're not doing it for no career. They just out here doing shit willy-nilly. And we have a bunch of men just co-sign like, well, he's a man. He can do what he wants. No, he can't. You need to have some goddamn discipline to be considered a man. Just because you are older in age doesn't make you a man.
Well, I got some questions. So, are you out there? Or you ain't out there. Are you fucking these hoes or you ain't fucking these hoes?
Oh
Because
no, I'm
I'm
not out there. I
confused with
work,
this one.
man. I run a bit. I work, man. I'm talking about, the
So, you
times that we did
celibate?
kick it.
You
Oh,
celibate?
this nigga, man. Now you getting personal, man.
No, because we're confused because you made a statement said you know how we is and we out there, and I
We talk
separate
about how
myself.
men act in general. We talk about in general, not
Well,
about me in general. We're all men
okay.
up here. We like women.
And I want to ask a question. Like a lot of time when we talk about men and relationships, I hear a lot of discussion that sound very childish, but people be looking old as hell. They be talking like they're in their early 20s about relationships and about men and women and body counts and all this other different stuff. But then they be in their 40s and 50s and mid 40s and all this other stuff. So I'm like, so when do we stop talking like we're in our 20s and the degeneracy and start acting like we're actually in our 40s and we should be settling down at this point?
That depends. Who's going to answer that?
You? We waiting on your answer.
That depends on what you consider 20, 30, or 40. None of us here has been the age that we are now. So how are you supposed to
Hold
act at 20, 30, 40,
on. Hold on,
50?
slow down. You talking too fast. I'm not that fast. Hold on, you
Wait,
said
what he
we
said?
don't.
What he
Hold
said?
on,
Wait.
I'm saying is that you guys are putting stipulations on people. You ain't never been that age. So who say you supposed to act that age? Like tell somebody how to dress. They
hold
try
on,
to tell my man, angry man, how to dress. Why you got to dress? Well, he's not dressed like no kid. He's dressed like him.
I get that. Hold on, but hold on.
Look like a kid. He dressed like a kid. Still look at Disney, Thanos. Like you ever listen to?
Yeah, no, man, I watch him very well. But what I'm saying is, none of us has been that age to say, "Oh, you got to act like this." And what standard are we putting that you're supposed to act this
Perfect.
age?
That's perfect. Hold on, perfect. So
Go ahead.
do you think it's not a standard? Hold on, is it a different standard, happy man? How a 40-year-old and a 20-year-old should be acting, or you think they should be acting the same?
Not to sound pretty sure there's going to be experience, you know. But I'm
So her
saying he don't
question.
have to become an old fogey. He got to stand in the yard and yell at kids, "Get off my grass!" The old
No,
man stereotype. Stereotype. That's the word I'm looking for. Stereotypes.
no, no,
You know
no,
how
no.
old
What she?
people supposed to
I
look.
think
How young,
it.
because there's young people that are
Happy
more
man.
mature than
Hold on.
older people.
Hold on. We moving too fast. What she's saying is that
Oh, you
40
kick
year
it too
olds.
slow, baby.
I know. I'm trying to go slow. I call
That's
me
that
the
Atlanta shit,
either
man. We in
slow.
Seattle now.
Listen, you trying to say? I'm just trying to make sure I understand. She
Go
made
ahead.
the statement that 40-year-olds are acting like 20-year-olds. That was the point that she was making.
I
And
understand what
they
she was saying, but who
and
says that 4-year-old is acting like a 20-year-old? Who says that's how he's supposed
we.
to act at 40?
I think so. You
You
saying
ever
there's
seen the
no.
movie Step Brothers
So I'm just saying. So you saying that
with Will
men cannot
Ferrell?
evolve in 20
I ain't say
years
they
of
shouldn't
life?
evolve, but they should be themselves.
Okay, so
They
listen.
shouldn't go.
So
They
why
shouldn't act like
is
old
it
white men. They shouldn't act like
impossible?
old Chinese men. They shouldn't, black women should act like old white women. We should all have our own way that we're going to be that fits our soul, that makes us, move a certain way.
So how can a 40-year-old man be on a panel with a 20-year-old man and you don't hear any difference in the conversation?
The difference should be experience. Because no matter
So
what, with women, we're going to have the same experience no matter what age. But the
Yep.
outcome is going to be how you deal with it. A younger man may be more violent and more emotional than an older man may be more patient and more stoic. He may be more calm. You
In
know,
real
but it's going to
time.
still be problems.
In real time. So we saying,
In America, they're going to be these problems.
all right. So hold on.
That's why you got
Hold
grandmas on
on, hold
Instagram and
on, hold
twerking and
on,
shit, bro.
hold on, hold
Motherfuckers
on,
is kicking
hold
it.
on, hold on. I want to ask a question. If you see a young 20-year-old man dress,
40 is the new 20. 50 is the new 30. Y'all see this shit every day.
if you
That's
see a
some
young,
bullshit. Can you run like you when you was 20? Huh?
Right.
Huh?
And a dude try to race
Can
a
you run the
and
way
bump
you
his
was when you was
head.
20?
No, no, I cannot. No, I cannot.
Okay, can you bend over? Because I know I can't. I can't bend over like I used to bend over, baby. I used to bend it over and drop it like it's hot.
I bet you give me 10 to 15 minutes with you would. Teach you some
yo,
Chinese breathing.
yo, I ain't gonna lie, Happy Man. This sounds crazy. This sounds like a little bit like Arrested
It
Development.
sounds crazy because your mind has been feminicized and you think kind of different now. You
Hold on,
forgot
hold
you
on,
from
hold on,
Brooklyn. You
Wait,
hold
forgot you
on,
from
hold on,
Brownsville.
hold
And
on,
you
so men
forgot
are
your
racing men
barbarian ways. You
hold
can't
on,
lose your
hold on. So
barbarian
you
ways, baby.
hold on. So you saying
That's why you're
because
not supposed to eat vegetables all the time.
right. So you saying because I'm eating discipline, I work out
That ain't
discipline.
discipline. You've been punked. Your girl make you eat like that.
What?
Hold on, keep going,
What?
Sharon. No, keep going. This is gonna be good. Cause like I think I can look
See what
back
I'm
and
saying?
like Happy Man. Listen,
I live
I
no
can look.
Shiraz's dreads. This ain't him. Something happened.
I got you, Happy Man. The whole point that I'm saying is,
This is
I
my
can.
nigga right here. We ain't no strangers.
I got you, Happy Man. But listen, the point that we're trying to tell you is I
What?
can look back 15 years ago and say, wow, I have developed. I have became a better person. I am moving different. I'm moving now with
Smarter. Yep.
wisdom, right?
Exactly.
So now you can tell the 35E different from the 20E. The whole point that
But
they
I
was
seen
trying to,
35E dancing, doing push-ups, doing dance-offs.
but no,
The
but
half
that's,
show nigga. Come
but
on, baby. We still
no,
got it. We don't get on and sit on a wheelchair and act like we dead, nigga. That's all I'm saying.
no, but you're missing it, right? Even if the whole point of what I'm
I
hearing,
see you getting
if
jiggy with
you
it, bro.
if you was chasing hoes in your 20s, at 50 you still shouldn't be chasing hoes.
No, I
Like
said that. They should be
eventually.
chasing you. By 40, 50, they should be chasing you.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
They come up to my patrol vehicle all the time trying to choose up. You
Oh,
married? You say, what you doing? You got a nice job. Like, yeah, bitch, keep it pushing.
yeah.
You
See,
know,
yeah, bitch. At 40 years old, talking like this. That's older. That's that you're older. You gotta
what,
chill
what,
out.
what, what I'm supposed to talk like? What I'm supposed to talk like?
Yeah,
Kids
bitch.
ain't supposed to be talking like that. I'm old enough to talk. I'm grown. I earned the right to talk like this. The
Oh,
young
Why?
hold on.
motherfuckers shouldn't
Okay,
be talking like
Why
that.
y'all never
hold
stop?
on. So
Bitch
let me
kids.
get this straight.
What the
So
I'm
hell?
you
supposed to talk
feel
like
like,
I'm supposed to
hold
talk like
on,
an old white man.
hold
That's
on.
what
So
you want me
when
to
you
talk like?
hold on, so
All
when
right,
you
let me
was
switch up. Let me
hold
code
on,
switch. Give me a minute.
hold on, Happy Man. So when
I
you
gotta
was
act like I'm getting pulled over by the police. I gotta switch up.
hold
Hold up.
on, hold on. So this is what we talking about. So
Code
you
switch.
hold on. So you believe that if you have discipline to mind your language, that is being younger?
Feminize.
There you go, either man.
You feminizing you because you eating
He,
vegetables
he
and
think
trying to be
he,
healthy.
th-
That's feminine.
Yeah,
no,
I read
that,
it.
listen,
You need to
listen,
I
eat some
read it.
pork
It said
chops and
estrogen.
let,
some
Soy,
raw balls and some
tofu. I
chicken
read it.
and get all
let
kind
me
of
Soy,
parasites in your body so that you could be
killers eat
masculine.
steak.
Sharon, no, listen. Like he said, the more
Testosterone. Killers
listen,
eat steak, baby.
this is a
Meat.
big point. Listen, what he's trying to say in so many words, masculinity is dysfunctional and
Oh,
No, it
femininity.
isn't
Hold on,
dysfunctional. That's
hold on,
not what
listen,
I'm
hold on. No,
saying,
I've been
bro.
listening. I've been listening in detail to listen to
These
what you
bros are
said.
trying to make it like
No,
it's dysfunctional. It's not.
hold on, no,
You've been in the
listen,
military, man. You've been around 82nd
bro,
Airborne. You've been
I've
bro.
been
around
in the
Rangers.
military too, but I'm gonna tell you
You've
this:
been around
okay.
101st.
Hold on.
a
I'm
lot of
trying.
I'm,
military people are married
Hold on.
and
Happy Man,
settled
you gotta let
down.
somebody finish a full thought. Okay, just
Oh,
let's
my fault.
yeah,
My
let
fault.
somebody finish a full thought,
I'm
please.
blacking out. I've been watching Chaotic. I've been blacking out. Go ahead.
no, the point that I'm trying to say is everything that you're accusing Sharon of doing, taking care of his body, being more disciplined, having dick discipline, you're calling that feminine. And that those things are disciplines and under orders. And you keep saying that men should be like they was in the cave days, which you're
Barbarians, yeah,
that is
barbarians.
okay. So you're proving that you believe that masculinity actually supposed to be dysfunctional,
No, that's
out there
not
just doing
dysfunctional. What we
anything.
going through now is dysfunctional either, man. That's why motherfuckers don't know what a woman is. That's why we got this bathroom problem. That's why niggas is turning into females because of this kind of conversation. If we just tell them what it straight up is and what it straight is supposed to be, that being a man, cause we know there's blood behind that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to, take out a village. Conquer. So you got to be able to
You know
destroy
what?
some
You know
shit.
what's crazy? Before I bring
You're not supposed to be eating lettuce. Now, I never said that about discipline. You're supposed to be disciplined because to do all this stuff, you have to be disciplined.
all right.
I got
So
3 black belts, dude. So you got to have discipline, but you still got to be rough. And you got to be a roughneck, man. And
all
cats
right.
is acting too soft.
So
And,
let me.
and for the sisters who talk about language, I'm, I, I earn the right to talk like this. If anything, we should be putting the youngsters in check. But you niggas are scared of these young dudes, and
Wait, what did
nobody's
you
putting
do
them in
to earn the
Hold
check.
on,
right
not
to
yet, y'all,
talk like that?
not
I
yet.
have a question.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Good. I got some. I got some questions too.
All
But
finished by the stuff I've been through in life, man. I believe that
hold on.
I
Let,
earned
let
this
her ask her.
place.
Hold on. Have some. I need you to just have
Okay,
a little bit of discipline and allow people to talk so y'all can have a back
y'all
and forth.
feel like family, so it's hard. It's like I know I don't know you, but I know you. It's weird, man. I don't know. I can't explain it.
I feel it, bro.
You just
Go ahead,
excited. It's
Venus.
okay.
Go ahead,
So
Venus.
what have you done to earn the right to call random women the B word, like you said? You because I
I
listened
didn't
to
call
you,
a
right?
random woman. I wouldn't call a random
You
woman that.
said you said the women come
I was
up to
talking
your
about in
car.
general.
Uh,
Oh, because she's coming up begging. That's why.
She's
I
coming
wouldn't
so
up.
just call out.
one of the one of
Is
the
she trying to
one of the
choose
things
her?
I
Holler at
noticed.
you.
Like I wouldn't call
Wait,
you a bitch. Or I wouldn't call none of the sisters. I wouldn't do any of that, bro. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying she's come up with that little just because she see me working, she thinks she owed something, and that's not what time it is.
now you didn't say that. You just said she said, "Oh, you got a good job." Oh yeah, get out of my
Yeah,
face, B word. So
yeah. I was saying,
because somebody
go ahead.
compliments your job, you assume that she's going to beg you.
Come on, Venus. You know that's not what she. Come on, babe. Come on,
No,
come
let's
on.
not. No, I'm asking. I don't know what happened in that exchange. I'm asking you. So because she said, "Oh, you have a good job," in your mind that meant she wants your money.
Not in my mind. Yeah, that's what she was hitting at. She wanted to get on. She wanted to,
So
regardless, she didn't
maybe
know me
she.
from anywhere, didn't know my name or anything. Just the fact that I had a job, she wanted to get down.
So
So the fact that she didn't know you, so she used the most obvious thing to pay you a compliment, which was your job. Because like you said,
Yeah,
she doesn't know you, so she picked what she could to give you a compliment. Y'all are so dysfunctional. Like, so the fact
compliment.
that
That's not a
somebody gave you
compliment,
a
baby.
compliment,
That's not a compliment.
you said she
That's
said you have a
predatory.
nice
That's
job.
predatorial. That's
What?
predatorial.
I'm sorry, is what?
girl, you work security.
Predatorial.
You're
Wait,
like
hold
you're
on,
not
Now,
Christina.
yeah, security ain't that nice of a job.
Wait, hold on.
you work at Wall Street. You
What's
work
going on?
security.
Hold
Why
on. Hold on. Hold
making
on. Hold
$100,000
on.
a year?
Hold.
Go ahead.
I
Go
can't say
ahead.
her
Genesis.
name.
Go ahead.
Can you
I
hold
know
on
you
for a
got your
second,
gang up
sis?
here to pick me
Hold on.
apart.
Hold on. Happy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Genesis, your microphone's a little low, but go ahead, Venus.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that's
just
DJ Genesis?
Yes. God damn it,
Oh, wow.
uh,
Happy man. Hold your goddamn composure. Go ahead, Venus.
this is like how it be trying to communicate with them in real life. This why y'all be getting like far with women because we can't even have a conversation with y'all. Like y'all are so impulsive. It's like every other word you have to just fucking say something. Like y'all think faster. Y'all talk faster than y'all think. For real. Now,
This is true.
damn. What I was asking you was this: if she paid you a compliment using the most obvious thing about you, because like you said, she doesn't know you. How does that translate in your mind? She wants to use me for my money.
Go ahead, answer.
I'm asking. How did you get to that
And can I
conclusion that
add
she
to that question too, Venus? I want to add to that because a lot of time women they'll say women are they only want a man that make 100,000 a year. They want a high value man. Well, this woman is saying, "Well, you got a nice job, this, that, the other, right?" And he like, "Get away from me, bitch! You're trying to come up on me and whatever." It's like, damn.
I didn't say I didn't say that
Yes, you
to her.
did.
I didn't say that
Hold
straight
on.
to her.
Hold
Why
on.
he? Why can't he
All
answer though? How
right.
did you get
So
to that
we
conclusion
need
in
you
your
to
mind
we
about
need
this lady?
yes.
I'm about to answer as soon as I get a minute.
Go ahead. Answer the question. Go.
Through experience,
What?
just like the
What is?
house said, experience. You can tell how somebody. Now, if you came at me and talked, I can tell by your style, Venus, it probably would have been different. But this particular person, the way they carry themselves, look, dress on, and so forth, I knew what was up. But if so another sister came and said that in a different type of way, it'd have been a different response.
I get what you said. This was a streetwalker came up to your car.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Okay, I
my
get
God.
it. I
And
get
so
it.
you comparing streetwalkers with regular women.
They are regular women.
Oh
They
my
have a different
God.
profession.
See? So when you made that statement, you pretty much
Wait.
lumped when you made that statement, we have an image in our head of just a woman,
We
not
thought it
like a
was a regular
streetwalker walking up
person.
to the car. We thought it was a
What
regular-
regular woman's gonna come up and say that?
A
What
lot.
the
A
A
woman
lot
who
of
likes
women.
you
I
and
don't
want to
know
say
Yes.
why.
something to you, and she don't
And
know
they
what to
want to flirt
say.
with you. Yeah, like women say the most stupidest things just to get your attention. Like they'll just say something to start a conversation. But I get it. I
So
get
he
the
can sit
point.
up here and call y'all stupid in your face and don't get ran down. But me, since I'm
I
not
said
part of the team, I'm not part
I
of the
said
gang.
no. I
This
said they would
nigga,
say
man.
something stupid. I didn't call them stupid. Just like
Okay,
like it's a good
tomatoes,
example that
tomatoes,
men are
nigga.
saying
Tomato,
stuff
tomatoes.
stupid on. Listen, no, because I can say men are saying stupid stuff on the panel, but I'm not calling them stupid.
yo? I ain't gonna lie.
Basically, I'm saying y'all
Y'all
gotta let
don't.
men be men and
Hey,
let women be women, man.
the problem is, happy man, like you and a lot of other men in the world. I
Here we
don't know the
go.
percentage off the top of my head. Y'all believe that men are supposed to just do willy nilly and not have discipline is the issue. It's the issue.
Or respect, or just basic plain respect.
Not
You know,
just discipline, but we should be able to do it. Like, I'm sorry, baby. Go. I'm sorry, DJ.
or just even respect. There's no reason to disrespect that woman. Call her a bitch because she said you have a good job.
I didn't call her that to her face.
Oh shit!
You
Welcome
thought it
to
in
the.
your mind. You
What?
thought that she's a bitch in your mind because she said, "Oh, you got a good job." Wow,
My mind goes.
And
You
you
can't
know what
you
you.
can't accuse me about my mind. My mind goes to a lot of things, so that's
Hey,
not
look.
fair.
Not only that, the more crazier part is that he said himself that being a security guard is not necessarily a good job. So the fact that she said you doing security and that's a good job, you still felt offended by that. That's
No, I ain't
insane.
feel offended. I ain't feel offended. I'm just saying it's not that great of a profession. It's cool. We get our money, but
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
on
Well,
homeboy side
come on,
right
man. You
now
from
because
New
like,
York. You know
what
when
is he supposed
somebody
to
trying
think
to
about
you
that?
know when somebody trying to hustle you, baby. Why y'all playing? You know when
okay.
somebody trying to
I mean,
hustle you.
now that we know that you're talking about a streetwalker, it changes the conversation a little bit. But you
But he
representing,
wasn't talking about a streetwalker.
yeah, he rep, yeah,
Who
yeah,
Y'all
said? Who
come
said?
off like streetwalkers though.
He
huh?
said no, but
All
he
right,
said he
hold on, one at a time,
was.
because
no, that's not
Uh
what he
oh.
said. He
hold
said that
on,
they've been
hold on.
trying
Uh
to
I didn't hear him. What you said, the hood servitor?
I don't think he's talking about a streetwalker. Y'all come off. I mean, y'all ladies, every now and then, you don't appreciate how you sound to us as men. So when you come off as a streetwalker, you get offended when you get talked to or thought about like a streetwalker. But that's how it is. Don't be talking about my money. You don't even know me like that. Don't infer anything about finances because I don't know you. I'm gonna look at you like a hooker.
This is
Wow, this is
crazy. This is
insane,
But
bro.
don't
crazy.
men
Oh my
look at
god.
women like a certain way when they see sexually when they see
I
them?
look at you. I look at your body, though. Like literally, you. Your body is still you. You're looking at my money, trying to do calculations.
Okay, so hold on.
Wow.
So
This
let me get this straight. So
so
if a
he can
woman came up to you and said you look like you have a big dick, you would be okay with that.
God
Well,
damn it.
that's a better conversation starter than you got a good job. I mean, Jesus Christ, give a
Okay,
nigga something to play
wow,
with.
okay,
that's
hold
crazy.
on, hold on. That's fine that you feel like it's a better conversation starter. So that woman that approaches you like that, you will appreciate that more.
But what if you
I
just have a
mean, listen, having that is a physical it's a physical static fact, right? It is what it is. But that's just still me. I can't change that. It is me, right? You having money implies that you have goals beyond just me, the person.
Okay, but you still didn't answer my question. So if a woman came up to you and said
It's
those things,
fine. It doesn't rate the same as you talking directly about my
okay,
money. Her
and so,
talking directly
okay,
about money is like it's
okay,
me talking
I got
directly
the money
about
part.
sex, bro.
I'm not talking about the money part. So
Why,
okay,
why
so
is
now
that not the same
hold
though? Why
on,
why is that not the
hold on.
same though? Hold on, no, let's
We,
not hold on. Why is it
yeah,
not the
because
same? How come she can talk
I'm trying
about
to get
money but
another.
he can't talk about sex though?
Before we get to that part, we could have that conversation, but I want to get to have an understanding first. So you don't
You
mind her coming,
understand fine.
so you
Uh
don't mind
oh.
her coming up to you, asking, talking to you about your sexuality, and that woman, would you look at her as a possible mate for marriage or wifey material?
My money is as precious to me as her sexuality should be to her. And so we would both be offensive if we led with that right out the gate.
Hold on, I need to understand. If she led with sexuality towards you, would you look at that woman as that is a potential person that I could date for a long period of time?
Like I said, take your time and try to understand it. My money is just as important as her sexuality. We would both be wrong for jumping out the gate with that.
So
Hold
we
on, but
not
you're not
answering the
answering my
question to him?
question. I don't know
Yeah.
why is that a difficult thing for you to answer the question. If she came at you on sexuality, would you look at that girl as a potential wife mate?
Of course not. The question is stupid. Why do you always freeze on dumb
The
questions?
the reason why is because if you don't respect that she come at you for your body, why would you come at her for hers?
You just
Exactly.
said as a wife. Hold on. You just said as a wife. There's a lot of space between here and marriage, bro.
That's fine. Regardless, you would not look at a woman that came at you with just sexuality as a potential mate for anything serious. That's the point.
What does
Why
that have
not?
to
Why
do
not?
with a woman out the blue saying he has a good job? What the fuck does that have to do with any of that?
What it has to do is that you men do not understand that y'all keep trying to look at women as sexual objects and think that that is
Yes.
what men are supposed to
But
be like,
she's looking at him as a financial object, though. He's
and
a
it's not.
financial object. That's the problem here. He never accused her of anything sexual. He's a financial object, and he resents that. And you mad at him for not wanting to be a financial object. But at the same time, men are wrong for wanting women to be sexual objects.
But
No,
no,
that's
So
but
not
you
you,
would
I
hold
prefer
think
on,
you
that
hold
he
missed
on,
the
would like
hold on,
point.
hold on, hold on. That's not what happened on this panel just now. Nobody was mad at him at all for saying how he felt. Nobody said anything about that. You
You
and
questioned him until I got here. You questioned him until I showed up.
It's a
Now
show.
I'm here. Ask them dumbass questions now.
Oh shit.
like so no, the problem is that you are afraid to, this is the problem. Like a lot
You
of men
don't
have
answer
like
questions.
they really can't answer like straight up questions and then
I
they don't
answered the
understand.
question. It's a stupid question, and you stuck on it. Why would you even think of
I'm
a
not
woman like
I'm not
that as a wife? Whether she lead with sex or my money, if she put her sex or my money on the table first thing out the gate, it's a done deal. What's wrong with you? You a grown man.
okay,
You should know better
Hold
than
on,
that.
so
the
now let's
problem.
relate it. So
Nothing wrong
now
with a
why
freaky
would any
wife, guys.
woman
Nothing wrong
right
with a freaky wife.
so now why would any woman look at you serious? Could you
If
only
you,
look at her for
What
sex?
that got to
yes,
do with anything? When did that come out? Did I say I look at her for sex? I literally said don't put
That's
your
what you
sex on the
because you're
table on the
looking at
first
her
deal.
body.
right.
You said the
You just
first
said
thing I'm doing is looking at
What
her
else am I
body.
supposed to look at? What the fuck am I
you,
supposed to look at? Her
Oh,
spirit?
this
okay,
is
Her heart and
crazy.
soul? You
hold on. We have
niggas are lame, bro. What else do you see when you look at a woman? A woman.
hold on. We
Well,
having
she's
a
driving.
conversation.
he jumped
So
out the
She's
car, had
driving.
some gray sweatpants on, and his ding ding was hanging. She said, "You got a big old thing,"
so,
and so that's better
so the
than talking
problem,
about his
conservative.
job.
The
Well,
problem.
Hey,
I,
Hold
I,
on,
stop
I
throwing
know if you
shorty
say
in,
hold
that
on,
bro.
if you
hold
Hey,
say
on,
that to
all
me,
right,
if you
baby.
say that to me, man, if you say that to me, we'll be having sex before we
hold
ever get married.
on. I need you to
Where
understand.
Venus go? Where Venus
I
go?
need you to understand the conversation that we are attempting to have, and you are trying to move it to something else, which is
No,
wild.
I'm not. You're moving it to something else. Nobody made anything about women being sexual. She's making him a financial object. That's the whole entirety of his interaction. You want it to be man bad so you can feel good and smile for the girls, bro.
No, so what happened? What happened was
Mm.
you missed the whole conversation that he was talking to a streetwalker, and you think that he was talking to a regular woman.
Brother, was she a streetwalker?
Yes,
Yeah, she was walking up and down the
we
highway. Yeah.
we done said that 3 times. That's why you came out of context.
So why
What'd
are
you say?
y'all mad at him for saying get out my face? This is a
We got
perfectly good response. Y'all question that nigga
hold on,
indefinitely.
He didn't
hold
make
on,
that plain until
hold
You had
later
on,
to make
on.
sure
hold
But a
you
on,
had to
hold
sister,
make
on. Let
sure
me
he was
answer it.
accurate in his
Hold
judgment.
on.
Why you
So
don't just trust his judgment? He was there, you
no,
wasn't
He
hold
there.
didn't make
on,
it
hold
plain.
on,
He didn't
because
no,
say
the
it.
hold
sister,
on, please,
she
please,
questioned the sister
hold on.
DJ.
So hold
Oh,
on,
go ahead.
Right. You
because
question whether or not she
hold
deserved it. Let him
on. Let
make
me
his own
That's
judgment.
before she
hood.
found
Let
out
me
it was a
please, y'all.
streetwalker.
We gotta hold on. Hood served it because he represented her like she was a regular woman. That's why we got confused. And then when he was able to explain to us that it was a streetwalker, we said, "Oh, that makes sense."
They all regular to
So
me.
y'all, they all regular. Y'all be like that sometime. You just try to act like she was a regular woman, make it regular woman scenarios because they come out like that sometime. So you don't always know if she a hooker.
I'm not gonna just judge her what people do. That's all I'm saying. I'm
I
not gonna
think
judge what she does.
the
Say she's
crazy
She could
irregular
have had a
because she's
she
It's
could
not
have had a heart of gold, bro. You don't know.
I think
yeah.
the crazy part
But
about listening. Hold on
DJ
one
Genesis
second.
is oh my fault.
Hold on one second, brother. But just sitting here listening to both of you guys men believe that it's no difference between a streetwalker and a regular woman tells me that you wouldn't even see the regular woman if they was in front of you. You bundle women all together into this one category, and then when you bundle them together, you say they all the same. It's no
Well,
difference.
they bundle themselves into the category. Regular women don't distance themselves from the dots and all of
Yes,
that.
they
They
do.
defend them. They stand up for them. They don't want them to be spoken of negatively because they stick together like that. So they can always look wrong.
how old are you, conservative? Just to get an
I'm
idea.
old enough. I'm old enough.
Yeah,
You
That is
are in
not
your 30s.
he gotta be in his 40s. This is when they start talking like that
Yeah,
in their
that's right.
40s.
Like to me, if when people start talking like that, I have to wonder like their age group. Like at what
It
point
takes
do you have
experience to know you this well.
well, right. So it means that over time you have developed this disdain for women to the point where you're saying that quote
My man, right?
I
all
wouldn't
women
call it
act like
disdain,
hookers
but
and we all support thought behavior. All women are the same and we're all doing the same thing. When you putting things in the same category, because I don't be out here talking to men saying, "Hey, you got a nice job," or nothing like that. I ain't never walked up to no
I'm sure
car and
you
said,
don't. I'm sure you don't, but it's the generality we're speaking to. Like for when Sharon says you men do this and you men do that, I'm sure you don't take offense on behalf of the good men who never do that. You just accept that it's kind of true.
But not it's like you talking out of two sides of your mouth. Now you saying there's a difference between the two. But when we was talking about the streetwalker, you said they all the same.
No,
Like so is it a
I speak
difference?
in a generality, and you kind of take it personal to heart, and then say, "Well, I'm not
It's
like
not
that,
personal,
therefore it's
brother.
not true."
I don't know you, so I can't take it personal. Let's be clear about that, right? So
all
but
right.
I'm
Fine,
Hold
just
on.
but
"You need to stop lumping
if
women
I
into
if
one
I make
All
it,
right,
if
category."
well,
hold on.
don't lump
Okay,
men into one category and then get offended when I do it.
okay, hold on for a second, because we trying to have a conversation, not an argument. Welcome to the show tonight. I got somebody in the back. I'm not sure if that's the person who I think it is, but you are on a different account. I'm not sure if that is who I think it is. Give me a sign right in the private chat. Let me know that's who you are. Welcome to the show. The night. Good day, sir. What is your thoughts on this conversation right now?
I'm confused. Are we talking about prostitutes, regular ladies, Johns, or businessmen?
they said they all the same. That's
Yeah.
the question. They were saying that.
They're not. They are not.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
So
I
okay,
just said everybody's regular. I'm not gonna talk bad about the girls. What I was saying, man.
all right,
I
so
know
hold
there's
on.
different categories of people. I'm just saying everybody's on the same even slate until you get to know who they are and what they're about. That's all I'm saying.
So the
As
conversation
far as
was
DJ
It was a
Genesis,
girl walking
she
up
was
the
talking
highway.
about oh go ahead.
No, I just say it was a
Welcome to
girl
the
walking
show.
up the highway.
All right, welcome to the show. Good day. Is that really you?
It's me.
What?
Hey, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
In the
Uh-oh.
house.
We got a killer
We
in
done
the
brought her out the
house.
clouds. We done brought her out the clouds. It's over.
Right, and y'all know what I'm here to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Why
Yes,
about
ma'am.
some of these Negroes?
I'm gonna mute up and
God
let you
damn
do it. Hey, Nightish. Hey,
you know, you know your camera might be on.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not running.
Okay.
I'm not running. Most niggas run when she come. I ain't
I can't
running.
I can't read. Who is this lady? Who are we talking to? Hello,
That
lady.
nigga
How are you
Steve
Uh-oh.
doing?
Home changed. The
Uh-oh.
PhD became up.
Uh-oh.
The nigga started talking with respect. That's what I'm talking about. Command your respect, PhD.
Not his servitude. He about to
I'm like,
show his
why you
ass.
niggas
Go.
acting all, well, yeah, why you niggas acting all weird, bro? It's just a girl. I stop acting like that. Y'all niggas make me sick with that shit.
Not a girl.
Oh
She's
Niggas
a
no,
all
woman.
she's
bowing and
famous. She's
groveling and
famous on
She's
shit.
this
a girl.
channel,
She's a
bro.
woman.
She's
She's a
She's
famous
just
on
woman.
this
another one.
channel.
She's
grown
just a
ass
woman,
woman,
bro.
boy.
She's just a woman.
Act
Forget
like
you,
Get
a
his
woman.
damn
Fair enough.
man.
ass.
She's
Get
just a
his
woman, bro. Why
ass.
you niggas act like that?
Not
Why
just a
Because
you
she's
woman.
act like
funny,
that?
man.
Why you put that femininity in your voice when she came up here? That's what we
Why
need
you
to
niggas act like
know.
she's just a woman, right? You the niggas up here kissing her feet and shit. I'm not even sure who you is. This PH Diva. I heard your name a bunch of times. I don't think we ever spoke before.
That's the
And we
crazy
might
part,
actually
nigga.
like her,
Cause
bro. I mean, damn.
I said, ain't this
I
crazy
don't
when niggas act
dislike her,
like,
bro. I'm trying to learn.
hey, Sharon, ain't this funny when niggas act like they don't know who it is? They be acting. Oh, is it PH Diva? Is
Nah, I said I can't actually read the name, so I gotta listen to y'all talk about her. So I heard
Oh
somebody say that
shit.
shit.
All right. Okay. All right. So welcome to don't maybe have to drop you y'all all down. Welcome to the show, Supreme Goddess PH Diva. How you doing, beautiful?
I'm wonderful. How are y'all? I see Nidus brought his identical twin.
Oh shit.
Hey, Diva. How you
Hey,
doing?
mom.
I miss
They
you,
about
girl.
to get us, ladies.
Anya,
Hey, Diva, this is my
Anya, how
first
you
time
doing?
meeting you.
My
Nice to meet
sister
you.
from another mother.
I,
So,
I swear, I love the energy that PhD would bring into the room, but niggas ain't. Hey,
I'm being
PhD,
good.
but how
I'm
you
being
doing?
good.
oh, that's what's up. So, Diva, have you been hearing the conversation that they saying the day walkers, the street walkers, and women, they cannot tell the difference, and you got to treat them all the same.
See, nobody's. Oh my god, dog.
I
No, let's
didn't
go with
say
that.
that.
Let's go with
See,
that.
she's
Treat them
laughing
like
because she know what Sharon. She know that's not what we
Hold
said. But
on.
go ahead.
no, no. Let's go with
Hold on.
that.
I'm
Let's
gonna
argue that position.
hold on. I'm gonna say this. Oh man, I missed that laugh so much.
Hey, where he went? I had a question for
I didn't
him.
realize how much I missed that laugh. Like your laugh brings me joy, literally.
Oh,
Where they go? No, this gonna get
All right,
good.
all right, I'll bring them back. I just want because I know I ain't gonna get 2 words with them both here. They ain't got no
Nigga wanted
energy.
to get emotional for a minute. That's all right. It's
Yes,
all good.
that's
Be
all.
emotional.
All right, so hey, Diva, ask that nigga the question because he gangster. Well, I want to see how gangster he really is.
wait. Ask who a question.
The hood nigga. Hey, this name,
Uh,
what's his name? The hood nigga.
uh,
The hood nigga.
he didn't say much, did he?
No, I haven't said anything. You was asking a question about women being hookers or something like that, and I was saying let's go with that.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
because you said streetwalkers and regular women, you can't tell the difference.
Let me state my position because you're gonna reword it and make it sound weird. Okay.
I swear he
As a
sound like a
man,
white man now.
a-
Tell me he don't sound like a white
as a
man now.
man, thank you very much for that. I aspire to sound better than you niggas. As a man, it's better to see women and treat them all as suspicious until otherwise proven yourself. Therefore, you might as well all be hookers until I see something different about you.
Where did you learn that at? Hold
Okay,
on,
but
no.
how does that play out like in real life, right?
Mm.
So we're all suspicious. And so if
Yes,
a woman just, speaks to you, innocently, oh, hey, how you doing? Or y'all standing in line and she just, strike up conversation, then what is your disposition?
you be friendly if the mood is friendly, but understand that you're always dealing with like an undomesticated creature.
What?
You have not domesticated this animal yet, so you cannot trust this animal.
So
What?
who is undomesticated? You or the woman? Because I'm trying to understand.
So you're saying that the woman is undomesticated and you have to
As
deal with
far as I know, As far as I know, first interaction, we'll be polite and friendly and all that, but you might be a psycho. Like, how do I know you're not a psycho? Like, why? Like 2 weeks from now, you could be busting out my windows. I don't know.
That's crazy.
We
That
don't know
that's
the same thing on your end. We don't know if you might be the crazy.
Right. Right. And
no,
so
that's crazy.
as women, do you not look at men as generally threatening until proven otherwise? Because most men are bigger and stronger and, generally more willing to do something stupid.
Right, but women aren't. Women are
So
smaller.
I
And
no
so
no
what
no
are
no
you
women are just
afraid
as
of?
women are just as dangerous but in a different way. So like as a woman, you might not beat me to death the way I could just physically overpower you, but you could easily talk me into a bad spot. And I have to be careful about that because you're beautiful and that makes me weak.
Hold on,
Okay,
hold on.
Oh
I'm
my
weak
a
for
God.
women. So all of this is you
What?
trying to protect yourself because ultimately you are weak for women.
I'm saying you being a woman is a man's ultimate weakness. That is your one superpower as a woman. Is niggas want y'all more than we think about.
wow.
Like we
That's
want you
crazy.
over logic itself. That's what love is for a man. Like you be overriding logic for the sake of a woman. And so, like
Dang,
as an
nice,
older guy, it's better to just pay attention and not let yourself get thrown to the
nice,
female wolves like that. Because
nice. This your boy, right?
it's not the
Nice.
same,
This your
bro.
nephew. This
Right,
your
but so what
nephew.
I'm hearing is it's not that you don't trust women, you don't trust yourself.
Wow. Boom.
Well,
Facts.
I'm not gonna ruin my
Explosion.
life. It'll be you that I allow to ruin my life. And so it's a two-sided thing. I'm not gonna trust myself to be a goofy ass nigga, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let you do stupid shit either. And so it's a 50-50 thing. You have to check yourself as a man, and then you have to behave in a certain way around women because you are always the prey.
Don't you think you're going into it wrong to begin with? If you're going into a relationship with all these apprehensions, you're bringing your past baggage and trauma into that already.
Well,
The person can't even say hi without you looking at her like she's some
it wasn't a
scallywag off
relationship.
the street, whatever you said, domesticated. Like that's how you look at women.
Right. That was the
When
first
she says hi
interaction
and
though. This
hello,
wasn't
hey,
a relationship.
the moment that you say hi to the woman, she starts off scallywag and then moves herself up into like whatever you would seem as
No,
worthy.
no, no, no. You start at titties and vagina, and then you work your way up into girlfriend.
What?
Hold on,
Wow.
hold on,
You
hold
just
on.
said that you see now you are definitely
No, I'm
contradicting.
keeping it a stack. No, I'm keeping it a stack. So in the first interaction, right? Because you don't say relationship. We never even got that far. You question me about a first interaction, right? And I'm just saying a simple fact. First interaction, you're just a woman. You just I physically want you. That's titties and vagina. You
Well,
can
you said
only go up from there.
starts off
Now, how far up
undomesticated.
you go is up to you, though. Yeah, well, how domesticated you are is up to you. You don't need to be domesticated for titties and vagina.
But you
Wow.
initially
Okay.
started, you
All right.
started off as a
So
woman
is
says
this
hi, she's
trauma?
undomesticated, titties and vagina, just a piece of meat just sitting
Hold
in
on.
front of you.
No, but we gotta move.
Hold all right, hold on. Knight wanted to jump in there as well. He's trying to hold. He was trying his best to hold it. He did a very good job. Go ahead, Knight.
I'm just confused because before PhD we got up here, he was calling y'all some hair-hatted hoes, and it wasn't no vulnerability, and you got vaginas and titties, and I'm weak, and I'm possibly gonna go for what happened. What happened to conservative? You changed up.
The supreme goddess came in the room. That's what happened when goddess come around. Y'all ain't know.
No, I want Hood to answer that.
He
The problem
came.
is you don't want me to actually make sense, and I do make sense, and then you have to say other shit because I make sense. Comment on the sense that I made.
No, no.
Okay, so
Before,
I will comment. I'll comment
wait,
on
wait,
it.
let me
I
just say
got a
this. Let
lot
me
of
just say this.
comments. Go ahead, sure.
Before she came up here, you couldn't distinguish the women from the hoes. So
Mm.
basically, in your mind, they all the
Ain't
same. They
nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. You start out at titties and vagina. Hoes got titties and vaginas.
but before that, listen, if I look at you, if I can distinguish, but if I look at all of them the same, you come into situations in bad faith. So you come in defensive mode. And why even do that? If you think that about all of them, that it's a blanket indictment that they all just hoes, why be bothered at all?
It doesn't matter if one of them or 5 or 10% of them are good. It's a general defensive posture. Not even defensive. It's just smart. Why would you go out? It's like walking around with your heart on your sleeve. You know, you guys, everybody probably saw the movie like Hitch or something with Will Smith. The man he was before versus the man he was after. You have to learn a little bit about life and women to become that way. And once you understand the realities, there's no point in just being a goofy sucker for love ass nigga, bro. That's dumb.
So if we go with your numbers, that is 5 or 6%, then you would focus all your energies on the 5 or 6%, and the other 94 or 95% would be invisible to you.
Why do all you niggas think the solution to this conversation is life coach therapy? You niggas ain't no life coaches, Mo. Stop that shit.
Wait a minute. You know what's crazy, Hood? You know what's crazy? We normally get along. Now I'm one of these niggas. That's crazy to me. That's wild.
It is what it is, bro. What's up with this life coaching shit? Like, how?
I,
All right.
I'm not
I
talking
How
knew
does
this
that
was
about
change
by
the
this man.
overall?
Sharon, I
Listen,
all
knew
listen,
this
I
was
listen.
by
did.
Nice,
this
nice.
man.
One second, y'all, and I'll be quiet. All I did was listen to what you said. You said it's probably 5 or 6%. So if it's 5 or 6%, that's what you want. I normally hear all the women is going after 20% of niggas. So the other 80% are invisible to them. They just focus on the 20. So if the numbers flip on you and you say it's 5 or 6%, then that means you don't pay attention to the rest of them.
No, no, you missed it. He want the
The conversation ain't
96%.
about the rest of them. No, the whole none of this was about the rest of them. It was just about that's what it is. That's why you behave the way you behave. Who gives a fuck about the 5%? This is why it is because it probably is 5%. And so you asking me to go look for the 5% doesn't change the fact that it's 5 fucking percent. Why would you act like a nice guy 95% of the time when it's only 5% of them out there that are receptive to the shit?
I am not telling you to be anything else other than yourself. But if you don't want a hoe and you just want this woman that you say is in the 5 or 6%, the other people are
I don't
invisible.
want none of that. I
I'm
don't
not
want none of
giving
that.
you,
I just want
I'm
to
not
say that's what it is. I just want to
You said
state
you
the
don't want
numbers.
no
Don't
woman.
assume I
okay,
want
so then
Hold on.
anything. Don't assume I want
wait.
anything.
So
I
let's
just
say
want
He
to
don't
state the
want no
numbers. I just
woman,
want to state the
Sharon.
numbers, bro. Stop life coaching. Please
Okay,
stop life
I'm not
coaching. I just want to state the
life coaching.
reality.
I'm not
Okay,
life
hold
coaching. I'm listening to what you're saying. So based on what you're saying, it ain't no women out there. So you know what the alternative is, right?
on.
How we go from 5 to 95 to 0? You niggas tell your own story. You come up with your own argument and you tell your shit because you're bad at my arguments.
Okay, so then I'll say my own shit. If it's only baby mamas and hoes out there, I got to get the either best baby mama or the best hoe. I'm not gonna choose a nigga no matter what the situation is.
or both, or both.
Go ahead, Eda, man. What you trying to say, E?
So it's all baby mamas and hoes out there. All right, I could go with that.
Oh my
Well,
God. I
I,
But
I,
hood
I
conservative,
just
your name is hood conservative. I'm assuming you're like conservative, and so there are, conservative
And I
women.
should be like a lovable, goofy nigga. Is that what that means
No,
to you?
that's not what I'm saying. But you were saying like it's only 5% of women, but like the pool that you are in or the people that you're around, if like minded and have the same like values and whatnot that you do, then if even if it's only 5%, it's they're gonna be concentrated in the places that you are, the people you with. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, that might be true depending on your particular circle, but as a general rule, women aren't really that conservative. Women tend to be more liberal, more free spirited, that kind of shit.
but
Mm-hmm.
I see. I think the problem is y'all assuming he want the 5%. Based on how he was talking, I don't think he want the 5%. He actually desired the 95% because he said that he want to look at them for
No,
the.
you giving him grace. He's saying he don't want none of them.
Oh yeah,
So
he did.
what's the
The truth
No,
alternative?
is,
I'm telling you, you're not a fucking life coach. Stop doing that goofy shit.
I'm not a life coach, but if you saying that all these bitches ain't shit, what's left?
Ain't shit bitches.
Right. So if they all ain't shit
Yeah.
bitches, do so here. That's not even your upset.
yes, she
So are
does.
you okay with an ain't shit bitch?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay.
Hey, so you was once married, hood conservative?
absolutely not.
But I
So
think
are
it's
you the guy who got exposed for cheating on your wife and was online crying? Somebody put that in the chat. I just want to know. Is that you?
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is that you, conservative?
Damn, it's quiet in this sanctuary.
Because if so, then wouldn't that make you the hoe and the whatever else?
He got a call, guys. He got a call.
His woman probably called him like, I saw you on that panel talking all that mess.
Right, talking shit.
Right.
She like, get your
Now,
ass in here and
DJ
make me a
Genesis,
sandwich.
his
Give me
PhD old enough to be talking like this.
Yo, this is I don't know. This is
Ah,
Hey, what's
ah.
the
Now
question?
we talking.
hold on,
What was the
happy.
question?
Don't try to
His
change the subject.
PhD old enough to be talking the way she's talking.
already,
Or
so you
she too
Hold
old to
on.
be talking like she's
Yeah,
talking.
boy,
Talking
Wait,
like,
how
hold
was
happy,
on.
I talking?
happy.
Yeah,
You can't
talking
throw
like
that
what? What
cape
you
on.
mean?
Hold on, no, take that cape off. You can't save him. He trying to put the cape on for his boyhood.
What's going on, man?
So happy. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's
What,
I'm
convenient
what
in
that?
is
his
going?
40s, so I'm old enough to be talking about all this stuff.
I don't know. So, happy man.
What's
You
up?
you think his mic went out on purpose, or what you think going on with his mic? I want you to
Conservative?
now.
I think conservative's pretty brave, man. I don't think he runs from nobody. I don't know what happened.
You,
He likes to argue, so I don't know.
Right. So
Nah,
hey,
nah, I
He's
was
probably
in the
looking at
store.
the
Why you niggas
comments.
always
He's
why
probably
you
looking
niggas
at the
always got me
comments, seeing what
personal
somebody
questions,
said.
bro? Why
happy.
is
Oh,
it
here
that
we
when I
go.
There's
make
no
it
more personal
why is it that
questions.
when I make a general observation, you be like,
Told
"Are you
you.
married?"
I told you.
Why you can't just deal in reality? You got to be all in a nigga
because
lifestyle and shit.
Why you do that,
when we
Sherrod?
Me
You
tried
being
to
know,
married,
hold
me
on,
bad
being married
Sherrod,
ain't gonna change your
bad
numbers, yo.
Sherrod, bad
Me
Sherrod.
being
Don't do
married
that.
ain't gonna change your numbers, bro. Me going out at
But
night ain't gonna
it would
change
change your
what's happening.
perspective. It
hold
would
on,
change your
y'all.
Told
perspective.
you.
A
Hold
married
on,
person should
hold
have a
on.
different perspective. It should not
So
be the
the
same.
reason why we asking Husser is because you are giving your personal opinion. You ain't coming with no facts, no stats, or anything. So that's why we trying to understand why you coming up with these things.
So if I was married, I would think differently. That's a really weak argument, though. It's like saying
We hope
I
so.
can't look out my window and notice the world around me because you're happily married or something.
Well,
Like
Hood Surfer,
married niggas notice this shit. It's a lot of married niggas that say the exact same shit I'm saying. It's a
That's what
weak
I was talking
argument. You
about.
niggas
Hold
need
on,
better
hold on.
arguments than that.
Let me just, I got y'all. Hold on 1 second. I got y'all. So the problem is that a lot of men that are married that talk like you, they wind up getting divorced. That is the whole problem.
A lot of niggas get divorced and they don't say a goddamn thing. That's not an argument.
But see, you see how you don't address anything somebody says?
I address you directly. Exactly what you said. What you said was fucking shit. Niggas get divorced all the time. You're not making an argument.
No,
no,
but we
no,
talking.
Hood,
I,
I want to
I,
ask him because he made a statement. You said that we up here trying to be what?
Life
Life coaches.
coaches.
Then
Because I
what the
talk
fuck
about
are you
I
saying
talk
right
about
now? It
I'm not
sounds like
coaching
you
nobody. I'm not trying to get nobody married off. I'm not
like
trying to
no,
tell you that
sir.
you would be married and talking
I
differently,
know
bro. You
for
life
no,
coaching.
no, no, Hood Surfer. I know for a fact I shut the fuck up when people talking. So let me just say this: if we trying to be life coaches, what are you doing? You're saying
Tell
that
the
all
truth.
these. No, you're trying to be the life coach.
Don't tell me what I'm saying, nigga. I'm telling the goddamn truth. I'm not saying, oh, go get some pussy
Right.
and that'll
So you're
solve
the
all the
life coach.
problems.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
You can't
telling
do
me if I got
that.
some girl, if I got married, that would change how women are.
I'm
That's
not
no,
life
so,
coaching,
no,
nigga. You trying to be a life
trying
coach.
to yell
no.
you.
Hold
I'm
on.
not
You don't
trying
So
to yell
understand.
stop
you.
talking when I'm talking then. Because you asked me a question, then I
What
answer and you
about
start talking
what
through
about
me.
You didn't answer
perspective?
nothing. You didn't answer anything. But you'd have kept
You're
saying the
talking,
word.
bro. If you
You're
No,
wasn't
no,
talking, you'd have heard me
hold on.
answer you.
Hold on. Hood conservative. I believe you think of yourself as an intelligent man. You gotta let other people talk as well without cutting them off, please.
Can
All
I
right,
say
let me
one
know when I
thing?
can speak and answer the question. Because you're gonna ask me a question and then start talking through my answer. It's crazy.
He wasn't finished
Actually,
answering
Midas
the
does have
question.
the life
I,
coach mic.
I wanted
Actually.
to say something.
What about perception based
Oh
on
my
Hello.
god.
experience?
Everybody can't talk at one time. Um
Bob
uh
Terry.
hold on, please. Let Nightish finish his questioning with Hood server. Let me answer. Then Bomb Cherry, she got something that she want to ask as well. Go ahead, Knight. Would you finish? Yeah.
I
think
yield
that
my
was
time to
DJ.
Bomb Cherry.
Okay. Go ahead, Bomb.
Okay, I just wanted to say that if you got married, you would only worry about your wife. You wouldn't worry about the other women, what they are doing. Thank
Right.
you.
Okay, I'll accept that, but it won't change the reality. It'll just make me stop talking and make you not on and make you less happy because I'm saying these things, right? It would just make me shut up. It wouldn't change anything, right?
Actually, it would
So
change your reality.
also the issue is too, like, if you got divorced, it would show that you have a lack of character and you have a lack of discernment for being a conservative.
This guy here, I swear to God.
No, that's true. Like, if he's a conservative, him and his wife, he should have married a conservative woman. So him and his wife are not actually conservative because they didn't conserve the family.
Yeah.
I like what you
Conservative
did there. That was
believes
good.
no, but listen, the conservative believes in traditional values and they will respect their vows, which is until death do us part, rich or poor, sickness and health, and all of that other stuff. And if your focus is on your wife and your family, you don't know about what all the world is doing. It's not about what all the other women is doing. It's about what your wife is doing.
I notice y'all not even attempting to
That's not
disprove
true.
or
That's not
challenge
true,
anything
bro.
I have to
I'm
say.
not
Y'all
finished.
not even
Not
attempting.
finished.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm
Let
not
him finish.
finished. I'm not finished. So if it's about all women look the same, you basically saying my wife look like a hoe when she's next to these women.
Right.
Depends on what she's wearing. I'm
That was
gonna mute up. I'm
poetic.
about to mute.
Okay, so I'm assuming he finished now. Don't start crying when I
Yes.
start talking.
Go ahead.
So you niggas not even trying to address anything I have to say. This shit is straight up Kevin Samuels sign language bullshit.
Can
Sign
I
language
address?
bullshit,
Only
bro.
niggas call niggas niggas.
Let him get it all the way out. Go ahead, conservative.
No, I'm good. I don't got to say much. I don't need a lot of words.
So you
Okay,
know,
let me challenge what he said. I got you. I think that the reason you think 96% of the women out there is bad is because you mess with bad women, and
ooh.
that's your reality.
Oh, so E the man, you saying he's talking from a hurt place?
I think he's talking from trauma. He
Mm.
Uh-oh, counseling again. Get him, Hood. Get him.
So, but here's the thing. This is not counseling. If we just having a
More
conversation,
life coaching, right? More life
it's
coaching. You
not
see, these
life.
niggas can't
I
do
just
nothing
challenged
but
what you
that.
said.
he
I
challenged what you
literally
said.
you said nobody is challenging
With
what I'm
therapy, you
saying.
challenged it with therapy. Nigga, fuck out of here.
Is he
But
crying?
but
Okay, we
but
gotta
you realize
stop. He's
that you are the
crying.
man. You know, this is crazy, right?
Stop. He's crying. He's
In real
crying.
time, they don't realize that they are the one. They talking about themselves. You are not answering no questions. You're not following the conversation. You start somewhere and then you keep trying to switch it and move the goalposts and move the goal. You keep moving the goalposts down the road.
Stop
And
it.
I'm trying to get
He's
you to say, let's have a conversation here. And then after we finish that conversation, we can move to the next conversation. But you want to just keep throwing darts and keep throwing shit against the wall to something stick. And then now it's wild that y'all talk about yourselves so much. It's insane.
Saran. Let's
Crazy.
You
You know
guys
why?
are
hold on.
good
No,
at this,
no.
man.
Stop.
Wait. Let me just say this one thing. You know
Let's
why
go
it's
to the
crazy?
next
Because
conversation. The man
one second, you
crying.
the man.
How
One
many
second,
months
you
you
man.
gonna beat him? Y'all don't hear the man crying, and you
One second.
still trying to beat on him. He
One second.
crying.
You know why it's crazy? Because it
This is
sounds like
Sharon, I'm
insane.
gonna switch my setup. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You can hear us still though. Because what it sounds like is I'm scared, so y'all be scared with me.
Hey,
This
all
is
I know,
wild.
all I know is that men
Y'all
gotta
plan
get
this, man?
men gotta get better at communicating. They gotta get better at holding a discipline, impulse
It's wild.
control, all that. This is a wild couple of hours earlier today. It was goddamn wild from Incos. It's just like it's wild. I don't understand how so many men are confused about what is truthfully needs to happen for them to move forward and become better human beings. It's wild.
Yeah, I
Better
think
human beings. And look at what's happening right now in 2025. Trump
Mm.
went after the Latino immigrants at first. Now he's literally going after black people and damn near about to strip everything away from us. And if y'all don't think right now, this is the time we should be figuring out some kind of way to come together, employ each other, and everything else. Y'all are really delusional.
Mm,
So
crazy.
let's come together. Give me some life coaching. How we gonna come together?
Well,
Go ahead.
I just got a
wait,
question.
Eat a man. You know what? Eat a man. You know what I'm not going to tell you? If you eat a man with your Asian woman, shout out to your marriage, is willing to work with me as another brother, I'm gonna take your ability to work with me. We don't gotta be friends, but if we can do business together, that's impactful. When you got people up here saying in every word they say, well, you can't fuck with niggas, you can't fuck with bitches, you can't. That's just all fear based.
Good point. Go ahead, Venus.
I just want to know if the men listen back to these panels after they get off of them, because I'm gonna say it again. The way they communicate is why women don't like you and don't want to be around you. Like, I think I really should just go back and listen to how difficult it is to get through a basic third grade level conversation with y'all. Just try to look at that from the outside as if you're not yourself, and realize how frustrating that is, and understand that that will happen with a woman once who barely knows you, and she will never want to talk to your ass again.
Mm.
I just wonder
Not
if y'all
true. Not
understand.
true.
Like, absolutely
That's
true.
only on these panels.
I'm
One
sorry.
on one, I think it'd be different. One on
No,
one, I
y'all
believe it'd
talk
be
like this in
different.
real
It
life.
it wouldn't
No,
it would
y'all
not
talk
be
But with
like this
different.
in real life.
all these other hard legs in the way with their own little whatever they got going, it makes it look like it's difficult. But I believe cats one on one. They get to to their final destination, what they
They
want from the
don't.
female. So
Listen,
Well, let's not
listen,
talk about
happy.
cats. Let's talk about you. Hold on. Let's just talk about you.
they
You
want to talk about me.
no, it's not gonna be personal. I'm just talking about the panel. You
No, no, just
specifically,
playing.
you
Mhm.
specifically were doing it a lot, right? Like, every when Sharon was talking to you, when Genesis was talking to you, when I was talking to you, you are not able to like listen, hear what's being said, and then like effectively communicate and progress a conversation. It's just like filibuster, 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 interruption, filibuster. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you just want to hear yourself. So how is that translating over in real life when you're talking to a woman that you potentially like? You just all of a sudden don't do that at all, huh?
Yes,
Don't
I
believe
came on
you.
a panel to fight with Sharon,
I don't
and the
believe
way
you.
he be tripping with brothers, man. So I think that's the
Yeah, but
difference.
someone, you could have easily communicated that and not done all of the other stuff. So I believe that's your way.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. It might be. I might be crazy. I don't know, baby. I mean, shit.
So how's it going in real life? Like, when you talk to women, what's happening with that?
Oh man, I mean, I have absolutely no problems. I was just, I don't go through what everybody's going through. I just came up here to talk about manhood, masculinity, and the way Sharon be trying to act like, everybody's suckers and he ain't. I mean, it's crazy to me,
Perfect.
but I don't have
Uh,
all these,
uh,
I
the
wonder how the
you don't have
women
generational
talk
stuff
any.
to the
talking
men in
about.
real life.
So you don't have any
Yeah,
problems. But
no, I
you
don't have no
said that
problems. None.
you want men to be barbaric, right?
Yeah,
Just to be.
barbarians, tough. Not barbarians in the form, dragging women and by the hair and all that shit. No, I'm talking about they should be more tougher than what's going on today. And a lot of you women
think they
agree
should
with
be
that
tough on
because you
women, but it's
guys
So
call men
scary for
bitches,
women like
you call men
hard.
soft, you call them suckers. So you know what I'm talking about. But I know I'm on a panel and everybody's content creators and all, y'all got your little, thing going. But you know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying.
That's why I joined the panel because I didn't
no,
want them to jump you, bro.
I
You wasn't
don't know
saying nothing
what you're
crazy.
saying. I don't know what you're
Thanks,
saying.
bro. You did,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, I heard you talk about
So
how weak
you,
men
so
are.
you, so you, so you have this logic that men needs to be barbaric, and women
Yeah, we
in
got
your
we got to go
real
back to
life,
being tough.
women
Yeah.
in your real life are finding that appealing. They like that. They're like, yes, I would love to
Yes.
sign up for a man who thinks that way.
Yes. Yes. I've heard them say it.
So,
What do you
so
mean by
I
tough?
had Venus. I even
So
have
where's
women
the
made me
woman?
keep my vest. Listen, they made me keep my vest on and gun while we were kicking it. I lie to you not. I didn't even want to do it.
Wait, what?
They made me say, "No, no, keep your vest on, keep your gun on."
Oh yeah, start
you
telling
want
them
them
tales.
to
So
Tell them
you
how they
keep
talking
like
your
it.
about?
No, hold on.
Yeah, they
heavy.
they, they like
They,
But
roughnecks,
does that
man.
mean they want you
they
to be
was
rough with them,
They
or
don't, they don't like they don't like church shoe and wearing niggas, man. They don't like it.
So
They
So
what?
are
like
you
So
are
you're
you are you
saying?
security
with somebody
I
right
guards.
just
now?
want to be clear. Go ahead, Venus. Go ahead.
Go
No, I
ahead,
was just gonna
sister.
ask my last thing. Are you with somebody right now?
See, why does it always go back to that shit? I swear to God, they can't help it.
No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not seriously. No.
Is it because you don't
The
want to
reason,
be, or
oh,
Yeah, because I don't want to be. Yeah, I'm just doing my thing.
so they be wanting
I
you?
got,
They be
I
wanting to
got a
like be in a
plan. I got a
relation.
plan.
What's the
Yeah,
plan? What's
What's
the
the
plan?
plan?
I
Yeah,
can't say
we.
on here, but
Oh,
let's
It's
just
to
say
make
my last
money.
wife left
Goddamn,
not
why
because
y'all
of
so
me.
nosy? Y'all nosy
She
as
left
hell.
because of
Wait,
the
wait, hood conservative.
Can
Let
you be
Venus and them
quiet?
talk.
You're fucking up the conversation. Shut up,
she
conservative.
couldn't handle. She
Goddamn.
couldn't handle the shakedown. She basically said, "I'm always into something." We were married like 14 years, all same kids by each other, all of that. But
but you know
certain
it.
somebody got raided, and that was too much heat for her. So we went on. I got nothing bad to say about her.
No, no. Listen. It sounds weird to me when I hear dudes say, "I have no problem with women, and I just choose not to be with them." Like
No,
dudes
I
who
didn't say I
say,
wasn't with him, bro. I'm just not in a serious relationship. You misunderstanding. I was just about to ask you about some Chinese food. I was about to ask you if one woman had a sister, but
"No, no." I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So you saying you
I want some
purposely?
chicken chow mein.
Hello. I just want to make sure I understand. You purposely at this point of your life want to either deal with hoes or turn good women into hoes. Is what you're saying?
Ooh, ouch! Where'd you get that from?
Because I'm
Is this
trying to.
this is this counseling shit again?
Be
Just answer
married.
the
No,
What
no,
I'm
question.
no,
saying
Why,
Niggas
is,
be hearing words,
no.
bro. Y'all be
why,
hearing shit that was never said, bro.
hold on. Regardless of where he got it from, why you can't answer the question?
Yeah,
I'm
just
about to answer it. I'm about to answer it, brother. I basically neither one. I'm like on my purpose. I'm on a mission that I was on before COVID, but COVID, kind of thwarted that mission because a lot of my business went away. So I'm back focused on building up, what I had before, and getting to a certain point because we get older and you
What?
can't really depend on nobody to take care of
What?
you.
No.
So I'm trying
I'm
to get
proud.
to a certain point
I'm
to
proud.
where I'm, able to, take care of myself
I got
if
you,
my
brother. Hold
kids
on.
or whatever, aren't
I
around to do it themselves.
So hold on, brother. I
So
want to
that's
say,
what I'm
hold
focused
on,
on.
wait. I got
You
you.
didn't even care about the
I'm
answer, by the
happy.
way.
Listen. I'm happy that you take care of your stuff as a business with man. I'm trying to understand what are you doing currently with women. I'm happy that
no,
you take.
no, 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 no. Either man, don't do that. I understood exactly what he just said. He's saying he's
Thank
not
you,
in a
man.
place where he feels comfortable to be in anything else other than dealing with his own situation. You don't want to bring a woman in your life and your shit is unstable. That was simple.
Yeah.
He's not a hood conservative. Hood conservative is out here saying that all these bitches is hoes and you can't
No,
No,
chill.
I'm not saying that.
no, hold on,
Yeah, I'm not saying
no,
that.
Nightish, because that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense if I'm not dealing with women, right? I can't say that I'm not having problems with women. Like I'm not like the idea that hey, everything is culture steady with women is something totally
That
different.
that's not
That
what he said, either man.
no,
He said he's not willing to get into anything serious because he doesn't have the level of stability that he wants. That's what he said. I
I
don't know what
cool.
He
you
did
heard.
not say that. You said that, but okay.
No, that's
So
literally what he just said.
listen,
He did not
I don't think
literally say that, Nightish. What are you
he
talking
didn't
about?
literally
That's
say
what it
that.
amounts to, though.
In
You're
so many
trying hard
words,
to make it sound like something else.
This is a grown man who can speak for himself. He didn't need y'all. I don't understand. We talking to him.
so if
It's
hold on.
content strategy. It's okay. It's
No,
content
no, no,
strategy. I
no.
get
Because
it.
I got
What?
a question for Nightish.
Hold,
Hold
hold,
on,
hold on,
because
hold
Nightish, hold
on,
on,
hold
Nightish.
on,
I got a
Oh,
question
here
for
comes
you.
here comes Sherelle.
hold
I
on.
got you. Hold on 1 second. So Nightish, if he's not looking for something serious, what is he looking for recreation?
Ask
Damn.
him. Ask
Recreation,
him,
brother.
man.
What do you mean? You see what I
I asked
mean
him that,
about
and you
these
want me
stupid
Oh,
to
you
jump
don't
questions?
talk
in.
church
What are
no
you
more,
looking
Nightish?
for recreation?
No, no, no,
Literally,
no, 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 no.
Wait,
No,
recreation.
no, no, no.
Women
Sharon,
are
Sharon,
recreation,
Let
bro.
Sharon.
me
Why is that
respond.
such a
Okay.
complicated thing for you
Okay.
niggas?
Okay.
Why
So
is this?
hold
Why
on.
does this man desperately need to be in the? Everyone's talking to him, not
All
you.
right. But either man just asked me about another
No,
man.
I'm
Don't
talking about
ask
hood
me.
Okay.
servitive.
All right. Hold on.
Don't
I
stop.
don't want to get too caught up in. All right. So let me just try to level it out. The thing is this: it does matter what kind of woman he want for recreation. If he just want hoes for recreation, that is different from him wanting a good woman for recreation. it does matter
Can
what
y'all
kind
say
of woman he wants.
recreation? Like creation,
Why are you trying to
recreation.
be the
Hey, you
morality
know I can't
police
pronounce my
though?
damn words.
Oh,
Why?
okay. So
Why?
that,
What? Who made you the morality police though? Let him have whatever
no,
woman come
shut up,
his way,
nigga.
bro. That's
Since
for
we
him
all
to
niggas up here,
decide.
shut your motherfucking ass up, conservative. That
The
question
reason
was
Nigga,
for
we
Happy
niggas
Man.
stop trying to
Happy
dick
Man.
police this nigga. Since
Happy,
we all
shut your
niggas,
bitch
why you
ass
up
up.
here dick policing? Pull your
Since
badge
we all
out, nigga.
Banging
Pull
on
your
each
badge
other. They
out,
shut your
Nighty.
banging.
bitch ass
Okay,
up.
Pull your
hold on,
badge
hold
Shut
on.
out,
your
Nighty.
bitch
Let me
ass up,
answer
nigga.
his
Hold on,
Detective
hold
We
Nighty.
on,
all
hold
get
on,
into
hold
Detective
let me
on.
Nighty
answer
from the
I
Dick
can
Right.
Police
answer his
Squad.
question.
Happy Man.
Okay.
Happy Man.
He
Happy Man.
want
Okay.
to be
Are
the
you
So
not
the
center of
gonna
reason.
let
attention so
Okay,
are you
bad.
hold
We
not
on.
gonna
talking to
hold
this
these
Hold
doors
man
on.
for
while you
five
sitting on
minutes and
Banging
Hold
he
on
on,
each
can't
other.
y'all.
stay away. He just can't shut
Hold on.
up.
So the reason why I'm not dick police and I'm not the moral police, but I am going to have a conversation with what you are saying. So if you feel like every type of woman is for recreation only, then
Oh, good job. Good job.
how are women are supposed to cipher between a good dude and a bad dude and a pookie and all that? How's she supposed to know the difference?
Who's that question for?
Conservative.
Okay.
Oh, that's a woman's. Listen, women. I wonder what women talk about when women are alone with each other. Because y'all need to figure that shit out. That is not my
That was the
problem.
man that asked you a question, nigga. Stop talking about women.
He asked me a
Uh
question
oh.
about how women are supposed to figure
No,
something
he
out. I
said
don't know
you
how
as
you
a
figure that.
man.
You figure
No,
it out.
nigga. No, nigga, you's a bad listener. He asked you as a man, if you gonna come out here and be a slut maker like Jesse Lee Peterson say, how are
Uh
you
huh.
Uh
making
Uh huh.
anything better? So how do you look at women? Do you want a
That's not what he
relationship with a
said. No,
good
no, no.
woman? No, no, nigga, wait 1 second. Do you want to find a
He
good
asked
woman?
me how the
Man,
women are
No,
supposed to
nigga,
figure it
1
out. No, no, no,
second.
no, no, no,
Do you want
no. Stop
I'm
changing the
asking
question.
Hold on.
I'm only going to answer
Conservative.
Sharon's question,
Conservative.
then I'll
Hold
get
on.
to your question. I'm gonna
Hold
answer
on.
Sharon's question first because this fat nigga want to switch the mic. He wants to switch the record up.
All right. So answer the
Sharon, your
question. Go ahead.
question, please.
I hope this
Your
isn't my
question about
fault.
how the
If
women are
you
supposed to figure it out. That's on them to figure it out. Women talk to each other, coach each other, help each other.
that
Niggas
is
out
okay.
here
not
don't
what
care
he
about your
Okay.
said.
pussy.
Okay. Stop there. Hold on. So now women are talking to each other and they saying leave niggas alone.
Uh oh.
All right, well that's on them. All right,
And,
this
but
good
that's
luck.
no, no, it's not.
Good
Hold
luck.
on, it's not only on them. That's what is happening. That's why people are not with each
Okay,
other at record numbers. But men are out here
okay.
complaining. But men are the ones out here complaining every day, saying that it is no good women out there to find, like you.
Well,
It's not
Just
true.
said
no,
it.
Not
no,
true.
no. Yeah, honestly, like my man on the panel was happy at the state of affairs. Like, listen, if women are the way they
No,
are, then
keep it
I've
on
learned to
you,
accept them the
nigga.
way they are.
Keep it
So
on
no,
you.
so he and I both are happy with things. Listen, y'all are the way y'all are, and y'all happy. I'm
Happy.
happy.
Is this nigga your representative?
Yes.
He is.
Yes.
No,
Ain't
We
that a
each other's
oh
He
well,
lives
I'll
representative.
take the job.
vicariously through
We
this
we
I'll
each
take the
man
other. We
with
job.
each
no
other's
identity.
representative, whether we
He
like
has
it or
Okay,
no
so
not.
that
We each
nigga
identity.
other's
He
don't
wants to live
happy,
through
represent
representative.
happy
another
to
me.
help.
lens.
Hold
That
on.
nigga don't
Shout out to
represent me.
CMB, nigga. We all we
Let a
got.
man speak.
Okay,
Yin and
hold on,
yang.
hold on.
Yin
So
and
so
yang.
We all we
so
got, bro. CMB forever,
hood
nigga.
conservative. So you saying that you do not want people
Gay.
to find good women. You do not want men to have
He
When did I
wants the
ever
men
say
for
possibility
that?
of good
himself. He
women out
wants the
there.
men for
When did I ever
himself.
say that? I listen. If
I'm
the if
asking.
women,
Hold on. So this way you can understand. I'm asking you a question, and you could clarify all you want.
yeah,
But
it's a very leading.
what you are representing right now is that men go ahead and defile as many women as they possibly can. That's what you
Well,
are
well,
promoting.
wouldn't that be up to the women though?
that's crazy.
I mean, it's
Well,
What
not
how
like
many
y'all getting
lives does
turned
a man
Good
down.
have to
point.
take to
what
get to the
okay,
center of
so you
55?
didn't answer my question, but you
It's
asked
not
me a
about what
question.
I want. It's not up to me. It's not about what I want. It's about what she wants. I'm always about what she wants, bro.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Mm.
now when women don't want men, what is supposed to happen now? Because
Well,
men
whatever
like
she
have
wants is good.
all right, so your idea
There's
is that
an answer there. I don't understand the answer.
we keep it the way how it is. Men
Okay.
keep on trying to holler at women, and women are saying what to them in the street now? Leave me the fuck alone, right?
All right. Well, leave him alone then.
Haven't heard that. Haven't heard that yet.
So
See, he
y'all,
good. He's
y'all
not.
niggas
He's
is so
happy. He's happy.
I don't understand how y'all this confusing. 1 minute y'all
Y'all the
saying
only
women.
people that sound
Hold on,
unhappy,
hold
I
by the
ain't
on,
say
way.
anything. I ain't say
hold
any of
on,
Your
that,
hold
man.
on,
side, your
please.
side of this argument is
Hold
the only
on,
side that sounds
hold on.
frustrated and unhappy, and
Yes,
like you want things to
it's
change.
frustrating because you can't answer a
I
direct
think
question,
women are lovely.
and then you are
I
always
love y'all just the way
complaining.
y'all are.
you are
Sure.
always complaining that women are not, you're a part of the group that say women don't smile, they don't want to holler, they only look at a man for money, they only look
Bro,
at
I
a
don't
man
even
for
talk
this.
about that on
They
my
only look,
channel.
you was just on today's show talking about that today.
Don't accuse me
They
of
don't
being a part
smile,
of
make
some
them
group
smile.
when the large
They
body,
don't want to
the
talk, make
large
them
body
talk.
of what I do on YouTube is not that at all.
Okay,
talking about what you
that's
did
fine. So
today.
today, did you not say women look at men as just a wallet? Did you say that today? Yes or no?
I said the
Yes
woman
or
he was
no? Did
talking
you say
about was
that? Yes
looking
or
at
no?
him.
Did
And
you say it?
to a larger degree, yes. Women do
Okay,
look
you
at
said
men
that.
as
Okay,
wallets,
did
yes.
you also say that all women are hoes? Because you can't tell that
I
they
didn't
all.
say
You got
all. I
TJ
didn't
said
say
all.
all
you did
women are
say
hoes.
you did
I
say
said you
all.
should assume they are all hoes. I didn't say they're all hoes. I said
Okay,
you
so
should
meaning that
assume
you treat
until
them
proven
all right. So you treat all women like they are hoes, correct?
until proven otherwise. Yeah.
All right. So I'm not talking about something strange. I'm talking about what you're talking about today.
Exactly.
Again, when you
Sharon,
talk
why
about
these
what I
niggas
talk
such
about,
bad communicators?
there's a difference between saying all women are hoes
Conservative.
versus
Don't try to
assume they're hoes until otherwise.
don't
That's
try
two
to
different
filibuster.
things.
Can I
Those
say
are two
something?
different things. Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Nightdish.
ask
Go
you
ahead,
this
Nightdish.
question. Let's move on.
I have a
Siobhan, why
question.
are
I have a
such bad
question.
listeners and bad communicators? He literally just said they all hoes and they look at niggas as wallets. Now, my brother Happy Man, do you believe all these women are hoes and they just look at you as a wallet?
No, sir, I do not.
Then how the fuck is he speaking for you?
He just
Oh, you
wants
talking about me? I speak. I said
attention.
we all speak. We
He just
all,
keeps talking.
represent each other. Me, you, Sharon,
No,
Hood,
you
Sir, we
Nah,
don't.
all
y'all don't
Get
compliment
an
each other.
represent me.
identity. That's the problem. You need your own
We do have an identity.
identity.
I do. I do have my
DJ,
own
let
All
identity. I'm
right,
DJ
so
just
get it
saying.
out.
Sharon and Nightish and this nigga definitely shouldn't be speaking for you.
I
DJ,
understand.
let
I
I
understand
have
what
I
you're
have a
DJ.
saying,
question.
BD.
I have a question.
Go
Now they
ahead,
Go ahead.
trying
Go
to
ahead.
Wait, I just
destroy the
want to point something
brotherhood.
out to Sharon.
They
Sharon,
don't want niggas to have fucking allies.
Sharon,
They want you to be
Sharon. This is
alone out in the world fighting all these hoes off.
Okay.
Y'all are
attention
not
seeking.
fighting no hoes off.
Hold on.
Stop
This
it.
Hold on.
is
Eve. Let Venus go. Go ahead,
this
Venus.
is attention seeking at its best, and I want everybody to pay attention, right? So when we're not talking to him, he can't shut the fuck up. He keeps chiming
Uh
in.
oh.
When you are talking to him, he can't answer a question. He just wants to run his mouth with no substance. This is you guys' problem. You have no substance, empty, nothing inside. That's
I
why
love you
women don't
too,
fucking
Venus. One
like
day we gonna get it
you.
together.
Nothing's
One day
in
we gonna
there.
work it out. I love you
Nothing's
too,
in your
Venus.
head and nothing's in your heart. Just fucking talking.
Put something in my heart, baby.
Nothing makes sense.
Put
There
something
you
in my
go, Hood,
heart.
You
Sir.
already have happy
Switch
man
it up,
something in your
Okay,
man.
mouth,
fine.
okay?
God, put something
Drip
in
that
my
honey
heart.
in
What
there.
you
It's
got
the
for me,
fourth time
Venus?
saying the same
What you
thing.
got for my heart, baby?
Hold on. I want to know. Do y'all realize that y'all repeat yourselves?
Do you realize y'all 40 years old and
Yes.
communicate like a third grader?
Because
Do you
Yes.
I'm
realize
talking
that?
to
I,
girls.
I
What
have
the
a
fuck?
question. I have a can I
Exactly.
just have a quick
Okay.
question, right?
Okay. Hold
I
on.
was
Okay. Hold
trying
on.
not to say
Okay.
it,
Hold on.
dog.
Go ahead, DJ Genesis.
So the question is, okay, so you have one Kevin Samuel said that men don't care what women make because at one point we were like,
No.
well, we're the ones making the money and this, that, the other, right? So when we talked about how much money we make, well, we don't care about how much money you make. And then
Neither
when we say, okay, well, we ain't making no money. Can you help us make some? Can you help us to sustain ourselves? Well, now you're looking at now you're trying to look at our pockets and our that. So it's like, well, which one is it? Do you want us to make money and to be whatever, or do you want us to be dependent on you as a man?
Yeah, depend on
Listen,
me.
Both.
I
A
got you.
Both.
double-minded
no.
I
man
got
is
you.
unstable in all his
Both.
ways, like the Bible
If I
says.
love you,
These are
if I love
Can
you,
double-minded,
we
depend on
unstable
me.
men.
Both.
Can we go
DJ,
around the
I'm
panel?
definitely looking
Okay.
at
Yeah,
the
we can go
money,
around
man.
the panel. So
Can
go ahead. So
we
we're gonna
go
go
around
around
the
panel.
panel and
So
answer one by one?
yeah. So
I'm
go ahead. We're
spending
gonna
all. I'm
go.
spending all of it.
God damn it.
Go ahead.
Go
All right,
ahead.
go.
We're gonna go hood conservative, night, happy, eat a man. I'm not yeah.
Yeah, really quickly. If I love you, then depend on me. Because I'm not gonna love you and then leave you hanging. That goes against my love. So that's a basic nature of men and women. Listen, I take care of the things that I love, and I especially take care of the things that I own. So either make me love you or let me own you. Your choice.
What?
Go ahead,
A
night.
woman isn't a
Nightish
thing, though.
and
You can
Nightish.
still let me own you a little bit.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
That's his take. Nightish.
ownership? So now you want to own the woman like a
Hold
piece
on,
of
don't get
property.
caught up. Don't get caught up. We're gonna talk about
Just
it.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
We're
Go
gonna
ahead,
talk
night.
about it. Night.
If a woman has her own autonomy and society works and function the way it is supposed to work. She can be as intelligent as me, probably more intelligent than me, make as much money as me, or make as more money than me. In a relationship, we're supposed to be giving 100% and 100%. So I would not do anything to stifle that woman to be in her full potential.
Yep, she need money. Okay, happy,
Okay.
happy man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work, baby. She got to have some money. I'm spending all of that. Next.
Yeah, so I had a whole conversation about this, and I'm gonna try to sum it up really quick. So, in today's market, women's money matter. Listen, men have been lying for the longest, said that your money don't matter, but they need you to pay the light bill, or you to get them groceries, or them kids gonna go hungry. Listen, they've been lying. I get KS painted this picture of this rich man, but the average man needs your help. Matter of fact, he
That's
needs you. A lot of these men sitting around talking about they don't need these women. What they telling you is
Mm-mm.
they need you. Like hood service lights gonna get cut off if his wife don't pay it. Like they need you. So women understand the mission that you're needed just as much as he is. So you bring equal value to the table because he gonna eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches if you don't come and
Go
bring up
ahead,
some.
Diva.
What's the question? Because I thought it
Charging
was
these
no, no,
rims.
no. I thought you were asking men, do a woman have to have money like to be with them? Okay,
No,
so
I
Blocking
did
these bullets.
all the men answer, so I wanted to see if any of the ladies wanted to rebuttal or ask any questions.
Yeah, because my main thing is that do you want a woman that's dependent on you, or do you want a woman that's able to sustain herself, and then you guys work together? Because a lot of times you hear this thing, well, we don't care nothing about your money. Men don't care about your money, but then you have men saying that they're going, you're trying to take my money. You know, like, well, which one is it? Like, do you want
Well,
a
I,
it's a
woman?
lie. I'm telling you, DJ, it's a bargaining trip. What they want you to do is they want you to lose your job so they can have full control of you until you go get a job that ain't enough to support the family. I'm telling you, they need your money. Your money is, matter of fact, your money is so important. That's why they literally went after you because you had money. Men
And
are
Need
not
it
like,
all.
either man, that's always been the case. So who is these
Need it
lying
all.
ass niggas that's talking about you don't need two incomes in 2025? Who is these
Male
lying ass
providers.
niggas?
These are
that's
Now,
not the
super male
now,
issue though.
now,
providers.
now we're getting to a
E-
real conversation because now it's going to
Yeah,
be
Economically,
Sharon is
situation.
a male
So
provider.
we're going to need
All
each
of us
other.
ain't
And
that.
how do we survive if we are looking at each other like, oh, you're trying to go after my money? Well, honey, the economy's jacked up. Sometime I might lose
it's
my
not
job.
just
You
that.
might lose your job. And we might need to help each other out in different situations. How do we sustain ourselves if it's looking like, well, you're using me, and well, no, you're using me, and how do you have a relationship when you have these
Exactly.
minds going on?
Exactly. We
Let
use
me
each
let
other.
me point out the reason
And you
why.
don't want to know 1 second, you goofy nigga. We use
Scary
each
out
other
here.
until you just don't want to misuse each other.
That's a great point.
so,
Misusing each other, and this is kind of
Man, get
why
the super
there's an
chat up.
issue.
Wait. This $2 more important than your fucking vocals.
Woo, he be
That's
yelling.
for him to say, not you, nigga.
hold on, I'm here. Hink the basement, $2. Hey, big sexy. Shout out to the Rim King, Sharon.
Now
yeah,
let's address this money issue, right? Because economically, yeah, everybody lives in the modern world together, right? It's 2025. We ain't going back. That being said, the problem with women's money and why men say shit like your money doesn't really matter is because on a practical level, men use money as an ability to provide for a family.
Yeah,
Women
hypergamy.
use money as an ability to live independently of a man. Our money means completely different things. And so money to me means responsibility. Money to you means freedom from me. And so your money ultimately will be the thing that propels you out of the family. And so men, we can't look at your money as something that means anything to us. Your money is the thing that's going to run you away. You're going to use that money to run off with the kids. And so It's a really, really
Oh,
precarious situation that men are in. Like, women don't look at money the way men do. Money is a family building tool as far as men are concerned. Money is a family wrecking tool as far as women are concerned. And this is a fundamental difference between the male and the female. And I don't know how we even get around that.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
But
it's not.
if you have a
Hold on
majority,
1 second, DJ. Hold on.
And
It's
and
not
please
your
let the other
woman
person
fault.
finish their full thought. Go ahead, E.
It's not your woman fault that you is a damn sucker. Like this idea, I'm so goddamn tired of men talking about what a woman that's under your roof, that's under your covering, is doing with her money. If your woman out there just doing whatever the hell she want to do with her mom, that's because you a sucker. You let her go out. You'd be crazy to let a woman just make money and y'all got a light bill due and tell her that
What
she
you gonna
ain't
do?
gonna
Take her
help.
money? You gonna take her money, bro? You
Yes,
gonna
that's
take her
what I'm
money?
telling you.
goddamn right, gonna take the money.
No,
Listen
This
to him. We
Oh,
taking it.
oh,
hold
you
on.
gonna rob
Nobody
your wife?
hold on.
Hold on,
Hold
you
on.
gonna
Hood.
rob your
Nobody.
wife?
Hold on. Nobody.
relationship is
Hold on. Nobody.
Rob.
Hold on. Nobody
Wow.
It's her money.
interrupted. Hold
It's
on.
her
Nobody.
money.
Conservative. Nobody interrupted. You spoke for a very good amount of time. Nobody interrupt. Please let the other person finish their full thought, regardless of how you feel. Finish your thought, Edie man.
And the point that I'm trying to say is, it's crazy that I hear another man saying, "Oh, you taking for your wife, and she stay in the same house, and she turn on the same lights, and she open the same refrigerator that I open." Like this, y'all been suckers for too long. And these are the
Too
same
long.
men. These are the same men who call us simps. And the crazy part about it is they call it us simps. So listen, no, we believe in one part, and I'm gonna land here. All the money come in this house, we gonna pay all the bills, we gonna take care of everything we need, and then you go get your nails done. Then I go get a haircut. We believe that we gonna take care of business because we stand up on business in the Williams house. I don't know what y'all fuck niggas do.
I mean, and that sound logical to me because bottom line is a real woman is not going to let her gas and electric go off and just to do her nails. Like what are we talking about here? Why are we pretending like women do not know how to maintain a household when we've been doing it for the longest? Whether we do have a man in the house, whether we're raising children or not, we know how to sustain ourselves, and we've been doing it for a very long time. So then we join together with a man, and all we can do, I would say, is is to come together with that man, and now our money is worth even more now because we have another person there, and we can. And now I don't have to pay $1,000 a month. I can pay $500 a month, and now it makes my money go further. That's what the real thing is.
But that's what you get
Okay.
with a real man. Some of these suckers say you can do what you want, and then they get mad when you do what you want with your money. That's stupid. No,
One,
like, go
one
ahead. I ain't
second.
gonna.
Hold on. Are you
Go,
taking her money, or does she
hold
get to
on,
do
Hood.
what she
Hold on,
want
Hood
with her
Conservative.
money?
Hood
Wait,
Conservative. Hold
wait.
on.
You just let him.
Hold on
Let me,
one second.
let me
Hold
just.
on. I got
Mm,
you. We're not going too far.
we're not
Go
gonna move
ahead.
on from the subject.
Go ahead, PhD, bro. Sheesh.
Nightish, $5. Don't listen to this nigga hood conservative.
Now you could go so we don't have to listen to you. Go ahead.
That's funny.
All
It's
right.
always funny when Diva
First,
read it. I swear to God, that
first, when I said, I'm using just I'm just using it
Dang it,
as a
drop this
shock
nigga
value
so he
word.
can stop interrupting. You got
Oh, you want
5
me
minutes.
going?
You got
You
five
want me
minutes,
going? Drop
nigga.
me. Drop me. I'm gonna
You
save it.
got 5 minutes, nigga.
Oh, that's what that. Oh, that was a drop. Oh, my bad. But uh, hmm.
It don't work like that
Um,
over here. It's
Yeah,
$20 to drop somebody.
yeah. It's 20 to drop.
Well, in
It's,
that case, all right. Let me make my point.
You not
I'm,
making no points, weirdo.
You need
I'm
more
sorry.
money,
You
nigga.
put all the men to
Put more
yourself.
money up, nigga.
We
Reach
get it.
into
You
your
put all
piggy
the men
bank.
to
Reach
yourself.
into your piggy bank, nigga.
To be honest with you, I'm embarrassed because I didn't know you was like that. We in 2025. You could have came out.
Like I said, this nigga mad at me for saying let me own my woman, but he want to take all her money and do what he want to do with it. But isn't that like owning your woman? Aren't you now agreeing with me?
no.
You just said take the money and do what's supposed to be done, right? How was that any different from saying, well, let me own you? Let me just run it.
Well, let
What?
me answer your question. First of all, my wife understand that we are a team. She's giving me her money.
No, no, you
I said,
said
hold
taking it.
on.
I
No,
asked you if you were taking it and you said
no,
yes.
no, 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 sir.
Are you
I
so,
let
so hold that
I
didn't
let you
happen? Did
ask
I
the
not ask
question.
you
Hold
that?
on, hold on, hold on,
Didn't
hold
I
on.
ask you if you were
Okay,
taking the money?
hold on. Let me try to help y'all out. If he did say, let him clarify what he actually meant or what he
I
was
asked
trying
you
to
the
say.
question and you
Okay,
said,
and
yeah, bro.
let him answer it in full. Go ahead, E.
So you talking about owning a woman like she's property
No, I
versus
asked you if
hold
you're
on,
taking her
sir.
money.
Oh
Did you
my
say yes
god,
or no about taking her
bro.
money?
He just
Right.
said,
So
let me
again,
clarify.
conservative, but he's clarifying the
No,
answer
talk
now.
about the ownership. I only asked you about
Right, but
taking your
he got to
wife's money.
clarify if he doesn't
It's
agree
not
with what
about ownership. I'm asking
right,
you
but you're
about
trying to give him
taking her
hold
money.
on, conservative. You're trying to get him to hold on to something that he is not saying. So let him clarify what he's actually saying, and then you could
So
communicate with
let
him
him
what he's
lie.
actually saying.
Let him lie is what you want me to do.
No, you're trying to hold him to something that he did not say or
I
he did not
asked him
mean.
about that a minute ago. So are you now saying
Okay, so
no
that's what
that
I'm
you
trying
don't
to.
take her money?
This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. He could have misspoke. Let him
Right,
communicate to
because
you
it's not
what.
about the ownership. It's about did you say that or not?
Okay,
Let me understand this. Sharon, it's $20 to drop this nigga.
Right. Yeah, put
wait,
your
yeah,
money up. Because you
another
got
15.
nothing to
Yeah.
say, nigga.
Oh my God, he's not asking you. Yes, it's 15, extra 15.
I
Yes.
don't know why you want to run this man.
Hoes mad.
Crazy.
Everywhere I go, hoes mad.
You for sure a hoe, and you definitely mad. But let's let Sharon talk.
Yes. So yeah,
Piggyback.
thank you, Happy Man. Yeah, it's $20 to drop somebody. So go ahead. So let either man clarify what he was actually trying to communicate to you, so you don't have to assume. Go ahead, either man.
So what I said earlier was really simple. We believe in one pot. That means all the money, regardless of who makes it, comes into the house. We are responsible adults. All bills are going to be taken care of before I get a haircut or she get her nails done. And then, so it don't matter if the dollar came from me or the dollar came from my wife. Every dollar comes into our house. We take care of our responsibilities. We take care of our investments. And then we can do those extra things if we have extra money. If we don't have extra money, we ain't doing no extra thing. It's not that quote unquote all of my money is going to the bills and she can go get a Birkin bag. That's not how you should run a household in 2025.
What if
Perfect. Go
your
ahead,
wife
Hood.
says I'm not doing none of that? What if your wife
Perfect,
says
man.
I'm getting my nails done and I'm going on a vacation and I see you back next week?
You getting your
What?
nails done.
What if your wife says that? Now
Hold on.
then, now what?
Let
Well,
me
what
ask this
kind
That's
of
what
wife
duct
would
tape
question.
is
say
Hold on.
that?
for.
His
Duct
wife.
tape.
What if
Hold
his
on. No,
wife
no,
says
no.
that? That shit happens, bro. That shit happens. What if your wife says that?
I'm
Not
about to.
say
I'm
what
about.
in
I'm
what
about to
I
ask
marriage
this
think
would
I
a
think
wife
question.
either
say
man can.
that?
I think either man can handle the question. Go ahead, E.
So I'm not a sucker. I would never be with a woman that would tell me that. Hold on, bro. You gotta
You
talk.
made
Like,
Sharon run.
like this.
But that doesn't make you a sucker. But I'm just saying this is that
It
if a
does make you a
woman, hold
sucker. Hold
on,
It
on.
could
It
in
does
happen,
mo-
make
hold
you a
bro.
on, hold
sucker.
on, in
It could
most
happen.
houses, hold on, in most
What?
houses, the woman's
Yeah.
the one
You
Damn.
said
paying the
let
bills
me get my
anyway. Hold
full
on,
thought
hold
out,
on, guys.
DJ. You,
But let
you're
me just say
literally
this.
cutting me off in middle thought to make your point. The point
Okay,
that I was
sorry.
making is that I'm not a sucker. My woman wouldn't fix her lips to come here and tell me what she's doing under my roof. That's a no
Wouldn't
go.
even dream it.
She's not gonna be under my roof telling me what she gonna do. Go on vacation. My wife ain't going on vacation without me. What are we talking
Damn
about?
right.
Like
Wait a
it's
minute.
too.
But
Wait,
how
wait,
is
Hold
wait,
that
on,
wait.
no
wait
proof
one
what she's
second. I'm
saying?
gonna let you. I'm gonna let you get your point out there,
Look at
DJ.
that. He meant her.
No,
Yeah,
no.
told you barbarian mode, baby.
I'm
The
gonna give you
point,
the
the
feedback
point, the
time.
whole point, the whole point that I'm trying to help you understand is we already have an understanding on how we operate our household before we got married. Hey, this is the rules. This is what we gonna do. So my wife is not gonna just jump off the cliff one day and start thinking that she gonna be some road agent.
But that's not the question. The question is, what if she
No, it's
decides
on
to do
Genesis
these
now.
things?
We tired of hearing this nigga hood. What you say, Genesis?
So what I was saying is that in most households, I'm not sure about the manuals, but I know that for the most time, when you have a man working and a woman working, and the woman's kind of running the house, she's the one paying most of the bills because she's a lot more organized in setting up the household and paying all the bills, keeping everything. I mean, hell, most of your corporations are run by women. Why? Because women are way more organized in doing that type of stuff. Men are not really like or like doing all that. They're out working and doing this. It's the women doing it. So why are we pretending like the man is like getting all the money and doing all this work, and
Well,
when the
ma'am,
woman is the main one taking
ma'am,
care of the business?
most corporations are ran by men. Let's stop. Like we gotta stop saying that
Hmm.
women are running most corporations. It's no truthful that. Now women might have a responsibility inside of the corporation, but the person who run the corporation are typically men. Would you
Okay,
agree with
no,
that?
they are the face of the corporation, but most corporations have a female executive assistant that makes sure that the man is on point, takes the care of the all the books, make sure that all his everything he got to take care of. It's usually a
No,
female doing that.
no, ma'am.
All of
That's
your
not
major
how
corporations have
corporations are
some
run.
women.
No,
There,
that's not.
listen,
So
it's
a
called executive
corporation,
assistant. That
Let her
no,
finish.
they do
executive
not,
Is
assistant.
that a
ma'am.
finish?
Hold
Let
up.
her finish. She can correct it after. Go ahead, Genesis.
All presidents, vice presidents, VPs, directors have an executive assistant, and those jobs are mostly held by women. That is a very feminine, female dominated industry. Women are
Yes, ma'am.
way more organized when it comes to running a household. So why are we pretending like the woman is not the one paying the bills and doing all the like actual like paperwork for the household?
Go
All right,
ahead,
so
E.
let me answer your questions. Most corporation CEOs do have an assistant, but their finances is ran through a finance department. Like this idea that assistant, a goal of a CEO assistant, only job is to make sure that she's building his schedule and typically keeping him organized. It have nothing to do with the company. She take all the small tasks so he can focus on the big tasks he need to make for the corporation. She's
Okay,
not
so you
running
have
that
a
company.
household. You're bringing in the bread. Is it not mainly the woman that's going to be the one that's running the household and making sure the bills are paid as a
No,
corporation owner of the house?
no, I think most households for the majority are ran by men. Now, women might
So
be
the man is
delegated.
paying
Hold on.
all the bills. He's going to all the thing, going to the whatever, sending all the stuff. The man is the one just doing all the books, everything, and for every house for
So,
most households.
so let me tell you. So sometimes we believe that since a woman set up an auto pay, that means she's running the finances. That's not quite what's going on. She logged in and did the legwork, but typically a man is have the oversee. Now we go back 50 years, I might can agree with you, but all especially in this space, every man that I say is he says he's typically the overseer. She might do the legwork. Most men are over the finances, in my opinion.
And not only that, typically
Wait,
women marry up. So if you're married to a man, he's probably making more money than you. That was a part of the deal.
not black people, but
It might be different with black people. You're right. It might be slightly different, but not
ain't no
not general.
slightly,
Not on the
ain't no
whole. On the whole,
slightly.
black men do make more money than black women. When it
Okay,
comes
but
to
with
black
most black
marriages,
men,
there's a lot closer space with the black man's money versus the black woman's money, but black men still outpace black women, generally speaking.
that's not true though, right? So first off, most black men ain't even married, so they are, trying to compare male and female incomes. There's not a one-to-one correlation with that, right? Because the vast majority of black men are not married. um but even with, like, you all always say, oh, men work more hours, right? And so if you're comparing your overtime pay to a woman working her straight 40, and you only earning what, $4,000 more a year, like, are you really earning more? And so, but within relationships, no, I think it's pretty even, for the most part. I don't think like most black women are marrying up, and in a lot of ways I think most black women actually marry down.
Yeah, and Supreme, I'm going to ask you this question: from what you know, and the people that you know, don't you normally see the woman that's the one that's taking care of the bills and paying the like, even though the person did the auto pay or whatever, it might seem like it's nothing, but to make sure that the bank account and everything and all the everything's there, and then pay all those bills. I've been rarely able to see a lot of them, even when a man has a business. Say he's a plumber, right? It's usually a female that's in the background doing all the like stuff, like the administrative work for that guy's plumbing business. I've never seen it like where he's doing the plumbing, he's also running the books, he's also doing the like. I've never seen that, so I don't
I
really.
definitely think in black marriages, so generally speaking, women are slightly more likely to manage the finances in the home. uh in black households, these men, they read on the fourth grade level, so I would assume the women gotta manage the finances, right? True hype, $2. That was a mind-numbingly dumb statement.
What I just said about the fact that women are the ones that are kind of like like even I would say with I'm not like okay if
I
you're
think it
like
was about
even
the
with
CEO
Anton
thing.
Daniels, right? I booked him, right? His wife answered the phone, his wife booked the thing, set up the everything is done by the especially so you say oh well the high value man have other people. No, his wife is doing. So I'm just trying to tell you is that like no, like what happens is that when you are making or you're working, usually the woman steps in and starts to take over those things. Most women I know that are intelligent are going to be the ones running the books of the household.
No, no, you conflating two different things. I'm glad you brought up Anton Daniels. Do his woman book out his appointments in his schedule? Absolutely. She is responsible for keeping his coaching business together. But when it comes down to the finances and running a household, he run those things. She do pick up those small tasks that just because she picks up like managing his calendar, because that's what a secretary do for the most part, manage your calendar, manage your day-to-day, gain you more um gain you more customers, right? Go out and get you more business. Just because she's doing those things, that doesn't give her the authority to start managing the finances, especially
So
in
by
Anton Daniels.
managing the finances, sorry, by managing the finances, do you mean like deciding where the money's going to go?
Yeah, like so like investments. Most men, and
Right.
I'm
Okay.
talking from like men who got money, right? Most men they're taking care of what companies they're investing in. They're taking care of like, yes, she pays the light bill. She set up the auto pay, right? My assistant is gonna set up my auto pay for my light bill, my rent. Like, well, I ain't got no rent, mortgage, different things like that. Those are usually one-time transactions. But when you start talking about the finances, investing, that's typically a man sport, is what I'm saying.
Either man, it's a little
I
rude to
think.
call that man wife a secretary though.
I
Well, I
don't.
mean, you're supposed to marry a
That's what he
Partner,
called
secretary.
it.
that's
That's the
no,
dream.
that's partner. Not no,
That's
that's your partner.
that's what he
Every
called it.
man
He
wants
said
to
that.
marry their
Partner.
secretary, bro. That's the sweet spot right there. Like, I get to have sex with you, and you
Good
make money
sir,
for me. Oh, that's
good sir,
great.
you have embarrassed me up here today. I don't know how to think about this. I don't know how to move forward with you, but either man, it is a bit rude to call that man's wife a secretary.
Well, I called my wife my secretary. I done did it
Well, if
a
she allow,
thousand times.
if she allows it, shout out to you, player.
Oh,
Well,
now it's
no,
I
because
player
know
she.
shit.
you love
Now,
her
now
when
it's
you're
player shit. You see, this nigga is
secretary.
some bullshit, bro.
What's
Stop
in
this
Every
fucking
every
Let me
bullshit.
day
say,
of
day
the
of the
you
week?
know,
week.
one second,
You be
y'all.
mad every time you have to agree with me.
Quiet. I was quiet. Let me send your pimp gobbler to you next year. I'm gonna get it bedazzled and everything.
Nightish. So when I pay her check and it say secretary, she don't have a problem with it. See, maybe y'all
Mm.
women got a problem with them calling the
I'm,
secretary
I'm
because y'all
solo
don't pay
dolo,
her.
playboy. I'm
I
solo
know,
dolo.
but
I'm not
listen,
a woman. I ain't,
I
I ain't,
get
I
it.
ain't a baller like you. I can't afford one.
No, the point that I'm trying to say is just
No, I'm
because
saying
she's
you
a
don't have
sec,
to give me no kudos. I'm fucked up in the
no,
game. You got it.
no. The point that I'm telling you, just because she's my secretary doesn't mean that that's the only hat she wear in our family. She's also
I'm
my
saying
wife.
that the
She
wife
also
should take.
my
No, I respect what you're saying. I'm just saying that the wife should take precedent over saying secretary.
But what if
no.
she's
We
both though?
Shut your bitch ass up,
Yeah,
nigga.
she's
Since
your
I've been
wife.
50 niggas this
Okay.
morning.
Well, she's
I'm
your
just saying,
wife and
what if
she
she's
just
both
working
though?
helping the household. But here I'm gonna just say this
absolutely my wife get
is
paid.
that is if you're working all day long, how do you know exactly what the house needs, like groceries? So you're saying all she does is check a box on an auto pay. But bottom line is that there's more to running a household, especially if you have businesses, than just checking an auto pay. If you have a business, your wife, if she's the one that is behind you on that, she's not just hitting auto pay. So that's minimizing what she's doing as
No,
as your partner.
I think
Your
you
partner,
missing it. So hold
not
on.
your secretary.
No, I think you missing it. So my wife have an account, and I send money to that account. She buy groceries. She do whatever she want with the money. I really don't care, right? She do whatever she want. Just because she's buying groceries for the food she's gonna cook tonight doesn't mean that she's running the household.
All those things afford you time and freedom.
to
Yes,
work and
Sure
do
that
and make the
time and
money.
freedom.
absolutely.
And I'm sure
My
that
wife
that's
is so amazing. Y'all are right. Yeah, she
right, right.
she
So
she
that's
make
the only reason I'm making this statement I'm making, because I would never say my wife was a secretary. Ever.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. No matter what I put her under the books as, I will not call her what I put her under the books as.
Why is that
yeah.
such a
That's
bad thing though? Y'all acting like it's
Exactly. I
some
don't
great
think it's any.
moral
I don't
porn.
think it's any. I don't think it's anything bad. But I just me and Nida's preference.
So
And
yeah,
Fair enough, but y'all
let
talking
me
about it
let
like
me
he did something
let
bad
me
or
answer
negative.
you. Let me answer you, because to me, she did so many things this is the way I look at it. If I did the things that she did, how much time would I have? If I was at every student council meeting, at everywhere, all in places that she's filling in where I don't have to fill in, affords me the time to do more things, put me in a position to make more money. So no, I'm not gonna call her a secretary. I'm gonna call her what? My partner, the person,
Call her God.
whatever. Right.
whatever. You know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna be on
Look, they didn't even say no.
You know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna be on a panel saying I can't trust none of these women. I'm scared of all of them. And then that only leaves you with a nigga. That only leaves niggas up to you.
hey, listen. The
That's what
whole
I'm not gonna do.
the whole point is I think most people can't compartmentalize it because they don't have a business. So since I
Mm.
actually have a business and she's my secretary, like if you call her work phone, she's operating as my secretary. We have no problems with it. Now I get what he's saying. He's saying that he don't run a business. His wife do PTA meetings. She do all this stuff and she do wifely duties and
I
she
didn't
don't
say that,
operate.
nigga. Don't put no words in my mouth, either, man. I respect you. Don't make it get fucked up here.
Uh-oh.
I'm not scared of you, nigga. Hold on, let's be clear.
I
I
ain't
know
scared of
you've
you
been
either,
chumping this
pussy.
nigga. Hold on,
I'm not scared of you either,
I
pussy.
know,
Just because you got
I
a
know
fucking
you've
hoodie
been
on with
chucking.
hood
I know
feathers
you've
over the front
been.
of your eyes, don't mean a
I
nigga
know
scared of
you've
you.
been
You're not
chucking
a
off
YN
this
nigga.
this
You
hood
don't even
lane,
know who
nigga.
you arguing with right now. You just
I'm
confused
arguing with
and
both of you
old.
niggas. I
You
see
just
either
old and
man.
out of shape
No,
and
no, no, no.
confused. You
I
don't know
see
what's
either
going
man.
on.
No, pussy, listen. I see either man dance. He calm down.
You know what?
I'm just trying to figure out why Nice got this hostility on his chest.
Because I
Listen,
feel like y'all trying to come at me hostile. I fight
nah,
back.
bro.
I don't lay down.
Yo, go smoke a cigarette, Nightish.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
You need to,
The whole
bro.
point,
You should
the whole
start.
point that I'm trying to help, the whole point that I'm trying to help everybody understand is that is like I get it if you feel like it's a downgrade for your
Listen,
wife to
you
be
can
your
make your
secretary.
points without insulting me, is my point. Because you want to call your wife a secretary, cool, if she's okay with that.
Let's
I'm
try it
just
like
saying
this.
I wouldn't. I didn't say
Nightish.
you have to do something different. I just said I wouldn't. Why is that
Nightish.
offensive to
Nightish.
you? And
Nightish.
why is that offensive to this nigga that
Let
want
him
to get?
finish. Let him finish. Keep going,
Nightish.
Nighters.
Would you agree that women
No,
like
I
the
want
idea of
to.
having sex with
Hell
their
no.
boss?
Fuck no.
You don't think women like having sex with their boss?
What the fuck?
What in the world?
Do you
That's
What?
do
crazy.
you agree that women like the idea of having sex with their boss? Yes or no?
What
No.
No.
kind of frame that you can come from,
He
bro?
thinks so
Oh, you
because
niggas.
he liked the idea of having
You
sex with his
niggas
boss.
is lying. You niggas is full of shit right
Hey,
now. Oh my
PhD, what you
god.
said, PhD? Hey, hello,
Now
PhD,
you
say
gonna
that
act
again.
like that's not a thing, bro. Oh my god.
I couldn't
Yo,
hear you, PhD, but
so
somebody was
here's the
talking
thing.
over
I
you. Say
think
it one more time.
so here's the thing. I think if I'm having a business meeting or something like that, I would say, yeah, you could call my secretary, something like that. But I would not point to my wife as that's my secretary. So if I'm just outside and about, yeah, you call my secretary, blah blah blah. My wife answers. I'm not going to say call my wife because it just doesn't seem as professional most of the time. So
Oh,
I could
that's
understand that
perfect.
perspective.
No, that's
But
perfect because
but
I'm not
as
talking to my wife. I'm talking to y'all. Like if my
Right.
wife was
So
here, I'd be
so we
calling my
can
wife
appreciate,
baby.
but either man,
I
we
would say,
can
"Hey, baby."
appreciate.
Like, hold on,
No,
no,
but either
listen. This is
man, one
important.
second. We can appreciate that she wears multiple hats.
right,
But for you to just say we're gonna
she
put emphasis on this one hat just seem a little
That
different,
was
yeah,
the
weird.
yeah.
conversation.
It's definitely a little.
Y'all
It's
went
a
from
little.
the dick
I
police
wasn't.
to
I
the
wasn't
hat
off.
police.
I
How y'all the hat
wasn't
police
off.
and the dick police, bro? You gotta pick one badge and rock that shit, bro. Stop policing
So,
The
everything.
only
but
dick
here's the
police
thing. But
person
here's
up
the
here
thing.
is you, nigga.
Also,
You the
so
only one concerned about other men's dicks, hood conservative.
Damn. So so the thing is, yeah, well, I gotta go to sleep. I'm getting delirious. So the thing is, it's nothing wrong with putting the hat on her. I think when we having a conversation, you say I call her that, and she has no problem. I think that's where it sounded a little off-putting, just a little bit. So, but
Yeah,
if
no,
she
if
cool
I
with it and she don't look at it as disrespect, I understand that at the same
no, I
time.
don't.
So.
I don't call my wife and say, "Hey, secretary." I say, "Hey, baby." Like the
All right. So,
conversation.
but
Yeah, I
that's not
get it
what
if
you made
y'all
it.
took it the wrong way that me and my
Yes.
wife have a conversation as secretary boss. That's not like, hey, baby,
Right.
here you
You
There
don't
go.
we
even
go.
say hey secretary to your actual secretary though.
I
Like,
know,
come
but
on, y'all niggas is being so obtuse right now. Not you, man. With Steve's niggas, they being crazy obtuse right now, like you're doing something out of pocket.
I'm not smart enough to know what obtuse is, but I know the only nigga up here talking about dick is you, nigga.
But hold on, I
Bro,
want to just
it's
say
something
this.
about I don't know what it is about Nightish. Nightish desperately wants me to be gay, but I will never catch a flight to you, nigga. I swear to God.
The
And
difference
I would have
between
never thought of you taking a flight. See what I'm saying? The way your mind works.
what is going on,
That's
Sharonda?
so true.
the
We
difference
back,
between the
Lord of
wife
all.
and the secretary is that her job does not end at secretary. It also includes what night is sheds. You know, hey, when the kids need something, she got to do this. When the household needs something, she got to make
Yeah,
sure that's
she gets to
paid.
have sex with the
So
boss
that
too. That's dope.
Wow. All right. That's
Balls
it.
and dicks, huh?
That's it. I can't with y'all. That's it. Oh, Diva.
Sharon.
We got a lot of work to do. We definitely got to open up that goddamn school. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that.
Okay, you Negroes need a whooping.
OMG. That is crazy. Sometimes it's just so interesting to see how unlogical
Mhm.
these logical people think they are.
Well, the thing is, if you let them talk long enough, they will start revealing what they really got going on. Because some of the comments was just like, really? Like the whole, women like the idea of sleeping with their boss. Sir, I think you like the idea of sleeping with your boss.
It
So
gotta be.
I'd never catch a flight to you. Really? Where did that even come from?
Oh man. But I always, whenever I hear these men talking about what women like, I'm like, hey, bro, that sound like, well, that's what you like. They're like, all these women, they want somebody 6 foot, 6-pack, 6 figures, this, that. He's built like Adonis. He got this strong jaw. Boy, you are talking about your fit.
Right. That's your fantasy, nigga.
That's your fantasy, bro.
But I was watching. I came up because what was it? Raheem Ali. I remember seeing him in the chat. He's pretty funny. But he was saying the lady said, "Oh, you got a nice job," and tried to talk to him. And I'm like, "Sorry, what else is she supposed to be going on?"
Right, because she's just trying to give you a compliment of what she sees.
Right. And luckily, you was in the security truck with the security hat on.
Right. So what else she's gonna say?
Right.
And then you self-admitted, say that's not even a good job. So she lied to you.
Right. She was trying to gas you.
Right. So how you still mad? And then later on, I asked the dude, like he said, if she came with you and say, hey, you look like you got a big peen. Would you like that? He said, no, I wouldn't treat her like a good lady neither. So what is it that you want?
Yeah, I don't know.
Clearly, Nightish must be telling the truth about what y'all actually want. But regardless, we are out of here. I'm gonna go take a nap. I gotta drive 100 miles tomorrow. So
oh wow.
Yeah, man.
How many hours does that take up in that area?
It's gonna take me because I'm leaving early, so I'm gonna be doing like 90. So it should take me roughly an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah. I really didn't want to take the job up there, but I'm like, you know what?
Get that money.
Yeah. And it's almost over too. But then guess what happened? I did good, so because it's a mall.
Something else.
So I did good. So now I'm doing a Coach store too. So
Okay. See if you can steal some stuff out of there for us.
I'm trying to get some money out there. They trying to do things, trying to get some money back. I'm like, nah.
Right,
But,
absolutely not.
Yeah. So, but that's the only good and bad thing about doing good work, right? Like you take something that's kind of far out of the way, and then now all of a sudden, hey, we like what you did, so can you do this store too? Damn. But we will see y'all Bayana. Oh, tomorrow we're doing Tough Talks Thursdays, and I'm doing it with Witch Doctor, Is He Blind, Is He Broke, and I think a couple of ladies are going to be there. I'm not sure who yet. I believe my girl LA Project is going to be there. We're going to see how that works. Last time it didn't go so well. Brownsville had to come and cook up Israel Mills, and Israel lost.
I'm about to go watch it.
So the next day he almost lost a gasket. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. And then earlier today, I mean, you remember the young light-skinned man Prime?
Yes.
Oh man, I made him crash out crazy today.
Really? Where you was at?
He was at Nidus. He was at Nidus spot. I went over there and said, "Hey man, you should do something." He said, "Hey Sharon, you ain't gonna run it right now." I mean, like he screamed so hard that his vocals done.
Damn. Well, he always was a weirdo.
Oh shit. But we're gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna cook them up. Then we're gonna review it, and then they're gonna get mad at us again. It is what it is. They don't like the truth, Diva. They don't. Any final words, Diva?
Bye, y'all.
Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you this.